anything. Stargate.
What's today's date?
Tuesday.
I have a show this Saturday, the roast of Bobby Walker. Bazinga. Hang on. We just went dead. I have no notes.
We don't know what we're doing.
No, it just went dead. It literally just went dead. I saw something on the top here to say...
Well, I'll stand here in case we're not dead to the rest of the universe. What's going on over there in that world? There was still the intro? Hurry! He's streaming. Something's streaming.
Freeze.
And now we're on live. Okay, we're on live. Well, in 40 seconds we'll be. Okay. Hello?
Oh, you can.
That sucked. We're back. Rich forgot to plug in the camera.
I did not. It wasn't doing
We know you didn't.
We're back. I don't think we were here prior to.
It was dead before because I tried turning it on.
There is no back. I think this is it.
Is that, you were trying to turn it on. He was running around without his shirt on. I was wondering what that was.
Look, I'm opening to a blank page. I will take notes as the night progresses. Because that is the kind of show we run here, people. Right? That is the kind of show we run.
Yeah. Yes.
An unprepared show. He is dying right now because he over-prepares all the time and he's on his computer.
I have no notes, no computer.
He always has notes, always has a computer.
I'm sorry if I'm out of breath. I had to go over there to get his coffee.
He had to spit in the chair and wheel it to get my coffee. Because yes, we had some technical difficulties, right? An unplugged camera, that's a technical, the battery died.
It's an error.
It's an error. But you know what? The guy, look at that bundle of mess down there.
You gotta show them.
That,
aim the camera down.
I'm afraid to touch it.
That pile down there is a sea of madness, but it works. And it works well.
I had to help Buda first plug his new computer in. No, it's my thing.
It's his headphones. So we're listening to, hello caller, please turn down your radio. You fucking...
Oh.
Was that did you rumble already?
It's farting already.
You
folks.
started already. It's 9:05.
It smells.
Something like that.
I didn't
You know
hear
what it
it.
smells like? A freshly fucked ass. That's what it smells like in here today.
Really?
With the sweat,
freshly.
with the
Fuck
bead of
yeah.
sweat dripping down.
Never known the smell.
Yeah. But
Kind of smells like dick, but a little bit like shit.
I thought this room smells.
Oh!
This room smells more like of an ass that was fucked 2 days ago and has yet to be washed. There's nothing fresh about
Tell me
what
more,
smells
Mr.
in this
Mackey.
room.
Borscht.
There is nothing fresh.
So I'm Budaful.
And I am the other guy.
He's the bald. We got
I'm
Richie
bald.
Matisoff in the house.
What's going on, Rich? How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
You're good now that the technical
You
difficulties.
just stepped on me. I
The
was
dick
talking. I'm sorry.
You're a dick. That is what
the
you call
dick
a douchebag.
foldings. What are technical dick foldings? What the hell was you saying?
It's when you fold it.
It's a compactable.
You never seen the show like Puppetry of the Penis?
Isn't that a song?
That was a very technical show. That was technical.
compactable penis.
Oh no, that was detachable.
Oh, something like that.
Yeah, detachable penis.
Did I leave it over there? You'd know if it was mine. It's like it has no tan.
It's a
whatsoever.
retarded turtle.
The real words to that song should have just been like "I do." You know, that's when your penis really becomes detached. Ever being used for
So
much anything.
How's your week?
Actually, I don't know. It's a blur. It's alright. I guess
It's a bloody blur.
It's a bloody blue. Doctor Who Saturday night for all the Who fans out there. I know you guys aren't on Who.
I'm a Who fan, but a different kind.
Yeah.
I like Wise potato chips.
I thought you were more of a Lay's guy.
I'm whatever's in front of me. I'm the asshole eating the packaging peanuts.
And the package. Yeah. More of a buffet guy. The buffet.
I put on my Facebook, "How did you meet me, asshole rights buffet?"
I know, I seen it. And did you see what I wrote?
No.
Balls.
What? When did you put that?
When you were
Like,
sick. Like
after
a half hour after him.
I had I'm having problems.
Even Liz liked it.
My phone.
That I know of.
My phone is just
On his way out.
Yeah. I said,
Yeah,
sorry, your 4-second video took too long to post. Are you kidding me?
Well,
You got the. I can hear the modem sound.
I hate this phone. He loves it. I hate it.
What?
So
Did you go
stay
from an
with
iPhone to that?
What do you
Yes.
have?
Oh, that's
What do you
why.
have?
I know. I have the Galaxy S5.
I know
but
you have, but they don't. So that's
I had
a
the Galaxy S5.
What would you call that? A question, not rhetorical, because a question I want you to hear. Foreshadow. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, there you go. Right. Yes.
Inquisitive.
Yes. No. You were being
Intuitively.
Intuitively, inquisitively.
That was- it is so bright in here, all I see is dust flying around.
I know. If this was like a Ghost Adventures episode, these would clearly be
Fucking
debunked.
Allergies.
Last
And you know what's funny? It's not really dust because they're flying back and forth. You think they're small insects.
Meanwhile, I'm freezing over here.
Look,
I got a low pressure system over here and a high pressure system over here.
And he's got a storm of
Dude, did you walk in this room? It's like 41 degrees in there.
You are the perfect
And
storm.
we're all caught in a hurricane known as your asshole.
Bro, but look at the lights. We are like a buffet to the insects.
I know.
They are outside like zombies.
Oh, they're just waiting.
We're in the mall. This is Dawn of the Dead.
Fucking walls hitting the window.
You have to see me in the morning at fucking 4:30 on my way to work, and I don't know there's bugs, and they land on my both ears at the same time, and I'm just like,
There's a
I just
lot
love
of bugs
doing that.
waiting to come in outside, man. I stepped out a few minutes ago and it was the outside lights on. They're there. And this is Jersey, man. You know, there's a lot more grass. You know, so there's a lot more bugs, it
she
seems
was
like.
I call it my mom's prank.
What?
She's like, oh, I planted a few things. Did you see what's growing out there?
In your house?
What,
When you walk
in the baskets? Yeah, looks great.
Your mom
I
came
thought
here?
you did that. Your
No,
mother
my
did
mom.
that?
My mom's like, I planted a few things.
Looks good.
Meanwhile, I'm like, Ma, what's up? How are the plants? Good. Yeah, I climbed one and got a golden goose. Thanks.
Now there's a guy even bigger than me chasing me.
They're so tall, I pour water in the gutter and it waters my sunflower. They're not even the big ones. They're the little ones. But they're pretty.
She meant well.
She did.
No, they look awesome. I just thought, I assumed that you did it.
No.
See what happens when you assume? I don't want to take any credit away from moms. Good job. Looks good. It looks good out there when
I think
you
she
walk.
wants me to gay.
You know what's so funny?
She knows I'm not married anymore, and she's like, he's going for guys now.
Bro, when you walk up your stairs in the daytime, you're almost expecting those things to turn and talk to you and start singing. Like the
Magic Garden.
The chocolate patch.
Look at this little drum out.
The story box. Yeah. Big purple squirrel comes out of the tree.
Before your time.
No, but I wish I knew the song in Mrs. Doubtfire when he's that first woman like Barbara Streisand.
Right.
I don't know what the song is.
Oh, look it up.
That would have been great.
Can you look that up for us?
Look that up real quick.
Which one?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
The very beginning, or
no? It's like in the middle of the movie.
Not the
I don't see
matchmaker.
anything going. We need to look it up.
I know he's
Rain on My Parade. Rain on My Parade is the name of it.
Yeah,
That's the gay guy does it, right?
No. Robin Williams.
When you're doing his face up, you mean?
Yeah, makeup.
Yeah, it's Rain on My
makeup.
Parade. It's called Don't Make It Rain on My Parade.
So play it. You know what's awesome? He knows what song it is. Like right away, he didn't have to look it up. Yeah. He's looking at you like this, and he goes, "That's Rain on My Parade."
Oh, I know Robin Williams.
Richie's 250 pounds. You know, a big guy. I'm being nice.
Yeah,
And,
thank you.
250.
Well, I was in Atlantic City the other day. I was in Atlantic City the other day. I headlined, and the whole stage filled up with smoke. And I said, I heard the camera adds 20 pounds. Does smoke hopefully take away 5? So I'm like I look like I'm 395.
Nice.
It's under 400.
Nice. How was that show, by the way? How was
You want me to talk about it, or we'll get to it? I just want to. We're on the subject of this song. There it is. There it is. No, put it on the screen.
Tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud.
Look at him.
Rain on my parade.
That's great.
Hey, just then, could you have made that larger?
I can, but I didn't want to. I want me to make it larger.
It would have been nicer to watch. You know.
It's only that one little. It's not all.
Yeah, but that's all you need, right? We don't need to watch the whole thing.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around the clouds to rain on my parade.
There's something wrong with the laptop. I gotta redo it.
Tell me he didn't look awesome.
Look great. Look like.
I'm still devastated.
Look, that part's in the middle of the movie. They cut when he looked like 50 Cent.
I was like, what are you
I remember
talking
that part. Yeah, I'm still devastated over him. It still bothers me. Like, and more and more little things coming out. You know, the whole Parkinson's thing, the medicine makes you more depressed.
What is this Facebook bullshit where it's like you can see this video?
Oh no, it's a scam.
Right?
Yeah, it's a scam.
It's like it said see Robin Williams
last video. No,
yeah.
there is a real video out there because he played it on Howard Stern.
Yeah, but it was for that girl that
he played right.
They were talking about this. His last video of him.
Well, I just assumed that would be the video.
Nah, it was supposed to be confessional.
Being a Stern fan, Howard played it. And it was just a quick 20-second video of him saying, and he even said it was kind of eerie, like you can scratch this off your bucket list. It's like a 21-year-old girl in New Zealand that's dying of cancer, and he said like hi to her and her parents and her brother and stuff, and he's like, hey, how are you? Is Robin Williams here? Whatever, I hope this makes you feel better. You can scratch this off your bucket list, and like he killed himself just a couple of hours or a day later, like I think that might have even been a couple of hours later, and then he had they were talking about him having. He was having business meetings of upcoming projects, like real legit.
Mrs. Doubtfire 2 was in the works.
Right. Well, that's what. Yeah, but there's like 4 movies done. We know this already. There was other movies coming up. So they're saying that this medicine. That someone was saying maybe that the medicine actually added. He already suffered from depression, and the medicine. When you first start taking these medicines, some of these medicines, they make you more depressed. Oh. It almost sounds like it could have been more of a spontaneous thing. It could be. I mean, you're all speculating. I'm hoping it's more of a spontaneous. The meds fucked him up a little bit because it kills.
I was hoping it wasn't like the David Carradine thing.
Oh yeah, but nah, totally not.
No, because he plays a sex addict in like. Sorry. You wanted me to turn towards you.
That's right, I did.
So deal with my spitting.
Fucker,
you gotta understand, Craig's like 12% of my size. So when he gets
it's like the.
So when I spit on him,
the Budaful right now. It's like JFK.
When I spit on him, man. When I spit on him by accident, he can like start shaving with it. Like
it was like big old fat rain. I thought I was living out a scene from Forrest Gump. Sometimes it feels like it's coming up from underneath.
I want to because I don't know if we can get sued, but you know how the part where like we want to do the green screen thing
Right.
I want to have the scene from Forrest Gump where they're sitting on the bench and he goes, "Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get." And I just want my head to pop and go, "Look under the box! It tells you what's there!" And then go back down. I know it didn't tell you back then, but it tells you now.
No, why? It's
back then, no.
Now?
Back then, it was just chocolate.
No
well,
map.
no, I thought back then expensive chocolate only had like the map, had
you're white trash.
Yeah.
And he was rich at that time, but he could have bought from a local market.
No. I'm white trash.
The Winn-Dixie.
Jerk off. I don't live in Jersey.
Yeah, you do. It's Staten Island. You don't. You have our deer for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What are you
It's
kidding
because
me?
they're swimming out of here. They want to get out of here.
Arson
They're just going
Hill.
the wrong direction.
No, they fucking smell deer vagina and they're running across the water.
Yo, they're getting.
For all you that wanted to know what that smell in Staten Island, deer pussy.
Not the other kill?
We thought it was the dump. Yeah. But
I almost hit a deer this morning. 4:30.
Out here, right?
Oh,
I saw a guy hit a
was
deer
so
on
close.
Ryan Road.
He was so close. If my window was open, his asshole would have fogged my rear view. That's how close he was.
Bro, we went. Nice. And you just hurt your elbow and knocked over the picture.
Some Chinaman just said, "What the fuck is that?"
Bro, picture just fell off the wall over there. It's all right. We'll get it after the show. What were we just saying?
ADD.
Speaking of, let me go on the page and see.
What are you going on?
On our thing. This
That would be nice.
There you go.
I was too involved. You guys were making. You guys
What,
were too
for the-
good. I was watching you.
Oh, there you go. There was something I just wanted to say, but
go
I
with that.
totally fucking lost my train of thought.
When you watch a show later, you
I
can
was,
think
we're
about
talking
it.
about Forrest
Shells
Gump.
on,
No, you were
this
saying
is
about
on.
that, like popping up. I thought you were going to say you wanted the green screen back here, and you just kind of walk up, reach in and grab the chocolate, and fucking run. You'd be like,
How about this?
And fucking
How about
run,
there's got to
man.
be a way to do it where you just see my hand come up over the bench and start grabbing chocolates.
I think it'd be funny if you walk by. It's a visual, bro.
Yeah. It's awesome. We got to fuck with that.
That is funny. When will the green screen happen?
We got...
Oh, Swami.
He just built me a computer, so take it easy.
And it took him like a day.
I know, he's busy.
He did that in his spare time.
2 days.
Yeah, but
how many hours I had to
I'm not saying
transfer
in a
that?
bad way. I'm
He
saying you do
transferred
it all
3
the time.
terabytes of stuff to my computer. That's a lot. That's like 3 more than you have
Sure.
on yours.
You transferred 3 terabytes of shit to his, and you couldn't give me fucking Photoshop Deluxe back, right, motherfucker?
Oh, me?
I have no idea. I'm over here.
That when you get a computer, it doesn't have it anymore.
Photoshop?
Yeah.
I'll put it on there for you.
All right, well,
So
there
is
you go.
your... So I guess... I don't know.
What? What else could we do with this green screen? See, when we get the green screen,
the green screen,
you know what'd be so cool about the green? We could do. We got so
Any
much
background.
fun.
Any background you want.
Yeah, we
You
could
give me
play.
a Hawaii. Hey guys, we're from Hawaii.
Well,
Be like
yeah.
Wayne's World.
Well, we
Remember?
could right, or we could actually do like games like they used to do, like Who's Line type games. You know,
Is our phone on?
Phone's on, yeah.
we could do like Who's Line and Anyway games. You know, like not turn around and try to guess by what you guys are saying, like what it is behind us and shit. We could do stupid shit like that. We give Who's Line the credit. Who's Line took all their stuff. You know, that is all stuff from basic classes.
Yeah.
It's like sketch comedy and improv comedy. That's what that is. That's lessons.
Tony,
So for,
Tony will be calling shortly.
all right. Yeah, so for anybody who didn't know, the Who's Line is, anyways, if you took improv classes and stuff, that's some of the classes that they work out. I mean, it's great, and it's so much fun to watch, and that teaches you to be a better improvist. But we could do stuff like that. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, bro. Yeah. Uh-oh. Do I hear a door?
I hear...
Do I hear a door? Wow.
Who is it?
Bro, do you know what? It's summertime. and this guy looks like he's walking off the set. You look like you're going to sparkle if you sit over here, man. You are very white. Holy shit. You don't get out much. This is what happens when you're a new daddy.
I know.
This is what happens. So should we introduce... we have a guest coming in tonight. We have a guest and fellow comedian coming to join us for a little while.
And
we have a...
and we have Tony.
So wait, you know what? How about we hold off on him?
Yeah,
And
1 minute. We're just going to get our football report.
go ahead, we answer.
You got a water. Hello, Bull and Budaful.
What's going on, guys? Tony Williams here.
T-Dubs!
What's up, Tony?
What's
I
up?
got the photos. Hold on.
How are you, boss?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I am good. How you been? What's going on? What's new? What's
Nice,
happening?
There he is. Tony Williams.
Not too much, man. Just relaxing today. Just an off day for me, so I get to relax at home.
You know, we're talking sports for the next minute. How about my boy Brock Lesnar, huh? Huh?
Ah, jeez. You is awesome, but I'm a John Cena fan.
Oh, come on. We hung up by accident. So the Giants are looking pretty dope, huh?
If you count second and third stringers, yeah, that's pretty good.
You can never tell when it's what's gonna happen, bro. I got my flags. I have my flags, spinners, and bathroom waiting.
Nice.
So have they made any cuts yet, or any decisions with anything?
No cuts yet. That'll probably come after Friday's game against the Jets. Then it gets real. But then they have people they like and know are gonna get fired, basically. So it'll get real soon.
What who got hurt not this week? Last week somebody got hurt, right?
Who was that?
Somebody major got injured. Who was it?
There were a few nicks and bumps and bruises. I know Peyton Hillis is still banged up. Rookie receiver Odell Beckham Jr. had not gotten the field yet. He had a setback today, a fracture of the hamstring, so he's not playing Friday against the Jets either. I mean, I know at first they wanted him to play, and they thought he'd play, but ended up he had a setback today, so he's back on shelf again.
When's the last practice you went to? Did you go this week?
I was there. They had an off day on Monday, so they did conference calls and such. And I posted an article about how Coughlin says they need better improvement on everything.
Yeah, I know. Coughlin's tough, bro.
Yeah, I like Tommy, and he's a good guy. He's funny, actually. He's a very funny guy, actually. If you're allowed to see that side of him, he's a cool dude. But you can see that he's a little worried about what's going on right now with starters. Starters have been awful. I think they scored, 2 touchdowns and the whole preseason as far as starters go. And the defense has looked pretty bad. There's no pass rush. There's injuries, in linebackers. And they have Christopher Gamora is down right now, they're growing. So there are 2 things going against Tom that you don't see the word in the face now.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to let you know, Tone, I'm here. I'm just out of the loop. I haven't been paying attention much in the world of sports in the last 2 weeks. So
2 weeks,
a couple of weeks. No, just like all this season, really. I'm not. I've had other things going on, so I apologize. I'm here. I'm listening.
Is Theismann still out or no?
I'm just as shocked as you are. His Theismann's still out.
Craig asked me how Theismann was doing. That's funny. But all right, bro. Well, we love when you call us in, man, because we don't know what we're talking about, and you're the expert. So go to T-Dubs. Plug your stuff for everybody. All 5 of them.
Yeah, sure. First of all, thanks for tuning in again. It's always fun being on your show. I miss you guys. You guys are just funny as hell. So, it's always a pleasure.
Just not right now.
You can find me. At T-Bone8. You can find me at T-Bone8sports.wordpress.com or Facebook.com/T-Bone8sports.
And no more MySpace?
No more. Or CompuServe?
What's your AOL screen name? What's the matter?
You didn't see that thing?
There was a little moth. Take it easy.
2 Japanese girls sitting on the back of that thing. It was fucking huge.
A moth just flew over Craig's head. He was a little nervous. He don't want to lose any more hair.
I wasn't nervous. We just made eye contact, Tony. I was just a little concerned is all.
Oh, geez.
All right, bro. Thank you very much for your insight, and hope to talk to you soon.
Anytime after you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tone.
Kiss the family.
I'll talk to you guys.
Kiss the family for me.
Next week I'll have even less to say. I'm so out of the loop like this season. I haven't even. Yeah, I had a couple of crazy personal things going on, and I just was kind of. I go into my own little world.
Yeah. Where do you want him to sit?
And there was Tony. Look at this. Look at this action packed. We just had like a sports guy that hangs out in like the locker rooms. He's like a writer. He's on the field. He's in with the Knicks in the locker room. He's on the field with the Giants, and I'm sitting here like this.
It's all right.
A moth just flew by. Did anybody see the size of him? But we have another guest that we walked in at the same time, and but he's here live in studio. Studio B.
I can't post.
Yeah, right. Yeah, studio apartment. There you go.
You can't
Studio B.
On YouTube. It's saying,
But-
oops, remove the HTML tabs, but there's no tabs. I'll do it
For
from
what is that, for his picture?
No,
I was saying, we have him live, we don't really need his picture. He could sit right in front of the picture.
Yes.
So yes, let's welcome to the Bold and Budaful show, Mr. Matt Bridgestone. Matt, why don't you carry
Slow 80s clap.
the chair that you're
Slow
sitting on?
80s clap, everybody.
You have to carry your
Mr. Matt Bridgestone. Woo! Bridgestone.
First time.
Stand up. You know,
Is he
that's how you
headlining
call
here
this.
Tottenham,
Is he headlining here tonight? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 minutes.
It's like,
I'll make a
We're
photo.
gonna give him 12
Hey,
minutes.
why don't you sit back a little bit so,
I can move
you
on.
know what? I can still see him.
Yeah, you can't see me.
Wow, no, look at this. We're
No,
diagonal.
you're fine.
It's like
Those are my fucking lights.
just one
I've
of
been
them.
trying to get those back for months.
One light.
We're cheap.
Well,
Yeah,
welcome
actually
to
do need it.
Marlboro.
I told you it was here. He just forgot to bring it.
Yeah. Like I need to look more pale. As soon as I walk in, Craig is like fucking pale. But
Well,
it
you walked
normally
in-
wouldn't hurt just coming from you, but like 9 people today said it to me. I'm just how fucking.
Well, there
pale
is a
I
thing
am.
called sunlight. It happens.
That's how
12,
I always get this.
In the summertime,
Are you allergic to
14.
bee stings?
13.
Very swollen. No, thanks. No.
Did you eat
I might
something
be.
you shouldn't have? Are you allergic to chocolate?
I wish I was.
Are you allergic to Reese's peanut
Hey, just
butter
let the
cups?
girls know that we're here, but we
The
can't.
We are here, but
We
Rich,
can't talk.
Rich doesn't know how to type.
What
Why,
girls?
who's in-
There's girls involved in this mess.
Chat rooms.
His
Sorry,
sister.
my wife, his sister, and his girlfriend.
Actually, just his girlfriend and his sister. Your wife's not on yet.
She's not in there?
We have as many people as
That's
a Joe
not
Bucolo
girls.
show.
It's wives and
You should
sisters.
call your wife right now. Be like, yo, baby, go in the chat room. There'll be 4. Baby, no, there'll be 4.
Tell your
How's
daughter
the
to go
baby?
on her own.
We're gonna watch Frozen when I go home.
Are
No,
you?
that movie's great.
Fucking excellent.
That movie is absolutely amazing.
Fucking
Look,
freezer.
Yeah.
Freezer
never
right
saw
now.
See?
I'm allergic to peanut butter, but peanut butter never bothered me anyway.
I'll just eat it. Yo,
Yeah, I'm
listen,
gonna watch Frozen tonight when I go
bro,
home.
that movie is awesome, right? You've seen Frozen.
150 times.
Yeah. I mean,
Everywhere.
my kids are older. We watched it the other night, me and Jen, just because it was on. Like, yeah, we
I was
haven't seen
fucking
it
around
yet?
like we were fighting, and I just started singing "Let It Go,"
Nice.
but I haven't seen the movie
That's
yet.
funny.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
like,
want to
it's
sing
the
"Let It
perfect
Go"
song.
here because someone may let one go.
Yeah, it's got a whole different meaning
Especially I had the pizza tonight. So
on the B&B show.
how's the baby? Good.
Yeah, man, she's cool. She's trying to fucking
Throw shit at
everything. She's all like I said it the other thing. Like
to sit up.
I love her
feel
more
like I'm
than
behind you
anything,
guys.
but like probably 2-3 times a day, I just have this flash in my head of just fucking throwing her out the window. But then I love her, so I don't do it, and I also
your
don't want to go
wife?
to jail. No.
Oh, the baby.
My wife would. It's
His
all,
wife while
we're
she's
only,
holding the baby.
We're only like 1 floor up, so my wife would survive and report me.
That would be my luck.
Yeah.
Listen, babies are babies. We all did it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Look at that. The
I was
problem,
this close to throwing him out a fucking window.
bro. Do you think? Look. You're bugging out to a beautiful little girl. Do you imagine if that was your child? First
God,
of
I
all,
feel bad for your mom's
My
vagina.
mom-
you should have a whole new respect for his mom and every. Look, in your own mom.
Her vagina looks like a busted elevator door. As Otto used to say. You know, at a show one time, Otto walked up to
Solid
my...
foods are still difficult to
That's
hold
what I
down.
said. That's what Otto said. He goes, God bless you. And he goes, poor woman can barely hold the food in. Falls out of her. I miss
Right
her.
through. So so it'll get better, man. You
No,
know,
it's cool. I love
is that
it.
why you're pasty? You're not sleeping much?
Yeah. I'm just
It's
fucking.
not pasty.
No, I am.
He's wearing
bro,
a black
I'm
shirt.
pale.
Bro,
I'm wearing a black
Not
shirt.
everybody. Thank you, Buda. You're my friend, but I need a
You
fucking.
know how much
tan.
healthier you look sitting next to me?
If I was handsome,
Skeletons look better.
if I was handsome, I could be in the Twilight movies. But
I'm actually for the first time in a long time feeling pretty good about myself right now.
what have you been
Look,
so
you
busy?
guys.
You say you've been going. You're so busy.
Oh, just life, things
You
in
don't
my
understand.
world.
He didn't work in 2 years, right?
No,
And now he's working like every day.
No, where I
And he's
didn't work
just flipping
full
the
time.
fuck out.
Yeah, I know. I haven't worked a full time job in
No, I
like
know.
6
Usually it's
months,
like
almost a year maybe.
you just
I
like,
worked a
Craig,
couple
what are
days
you
a week.
doing? Oh, we're watching this on Netflix. The other day, I can't talk. I'm on a roof.
Do you miss hanging out at 7-Eleven waiting for a ride to work?
No, not at all. They pick me up every day now and buy me coffee. It's awesome.
Ah, see, that backfired now.
They told me
Thank
words
you.
like hello. Senor.
I am job.
Hola. I get hired. I'm the white guy that has to run the Mexican.
So you're just working the job again.
Now, yeah, I'm just back to work full time and doing my own thing that I did a couple of days a week. So I'm doing both. So after the daytime job, I'm going to jobs at night or
So
in the evening.
no one's hiring you for comedy shows.
No. Apparently, I'm not funny.
No, you have been doing shows.
No, I've been doing shows as well. I've been doing shows too. So
Awesome.
So, but I only one or two, like one a week, which kind of sucks.
It does suck, man. I mean,
this time last year.
Doing it every day.
You know what? 2 years ago, I was doing it. Well, I was going to a few years back for years to the city, 3 days a week, and 1 or 2 nights, and the weekends. All the weekends. I was out 5 nights a week, 6 nights a week.
Driving Al Martin everywhere.
Yeah. I love. Listen, praise Al Martin. Love Al Martin. Yo, do you know he just closed?
How many days a week? How many days a week were you up to mostly?
Announcement. Al Martin sold the New York Comedy Club.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. So how many days a week going out doing comedy?
Yeah, like what?
I was doing
times a year?
What's your normal day? What was your normal week?
5 days a week, and in the city, 2 or 3 shows a night. So I was doing 10 to 12. I was doing here. Here was me. 2003.
He's all about the numbers.
Like 2007. There's a chalkboard of numbers and equations. I break down shit all the time.
Dude, look,
Every time he does that,
a beautiful mind.
Yeah.
Oh, we can see. I can see behind you fine. Don't worry.
But 2 or 3. I was going 3 days a week, doing 2 or 3 shows a night. So I was doing 8 or 9 shows, and then doing 1 or 2 shows on the weekend.
Sometimes
3 shows on the weekend.
Every day a week. You have 52 weeks in a year. That's 480 shows.
Well, it was really
divided by 2, carried by pi, and you have.
But if anyone knows what pi is, it's Buddha.
He knows how to break pi down. I can break numbers.
I don't know why that just hurt me. Fucker.
Probably eats with 3.14 pies.
You know why? Because he never makes fun of me ever.
I
took
my spot.
No?
The other week I did.
Did you?
One time I fucked with you. We're gonna fuck with Buddha. Are we announcing this yet?
November. We didn't talk about it.
No, we didn't say anything yet.
We didn't even look at dates. We had to come up with 2
We're
dates.
announcing that we don't have a date for the roast of Buddha for his birthday.
Someday in November.
We're gonna do it.
Someday in November.
Someday in November, but we don't have
It'll happen.
We don't have a day. That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be rough.
Who's gonna be on that?
I got a list.
I got a list.
He's gonna be there.
Bazinga! Oh, Eagles have
I'm already writing my jokes.
You better.
No, I am.
Frank Fury's out there. He texted us.
Frankie!
What's going on, Mr. Frank Fury? A producer, comedy producer as well, and a good guy.
Like
everything except for the Eagles. He's a diehard. Everything Philly. He's everything Philly. You can let that go?
Yeah, on Mondays.
Can you let that go? Oh, on Mondays?
Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we can't let it go today.
I can let it go today.
All right.
I said just not on Mondays.
Oh, not on Mondays. Well, Sundays.
Football. What are we talking about?
I got it.
Football, it's alright.
I caught
it's a
up.
sport, man sport.
Yeah.
I watch it all the time.
Not for people who drove in Geostorms and fucking Honda CRX.
At least we can get it in the store.
Yeah, but I can't even jump into this argument because I didn't.
Every
have
car
much
I get into now is a Challenger.
We were asked.
Challenge to get.
We were talking about our first cars and stuff like that, so I went with the red CRX, 84 CRX, and a fucking Geostorm GSI.
What did you have? What was your little red car you had? Forever.
That wasn't my first car.
No, but what was
I'm
that?
saying the first few
That's
cars.
The white thing? Remember the white one?
That is a kind of car that should be your first car, but I was like...
Citation? No.
What was it?
Oh, God.
And then the white car, too. What was the white car?
That,
the white car
both
was
those...
like-
Yeah. The white car was a Celica.
You sure?
84?
I got for...
Datsun.
I got for free.
I had a
Toyota
Datsun.
I had a
Saki.
Datsun.
You're going to make fun of it, but I got it for
That was my
free,
first car, Datsun.
You got a free
Yeah,
car.
but you know what? And you had it for like a year, and it got you all over where you needed to go.
Hell yeah.
Bro, what are you kidding me? Do you know how many
I
shitty
drove
cars?
that car to Canada and back in one day.
You know what's good about that
Really?
car?
Yeah.
You never forget to pop the gas tank because there was no cover.
The rag.
True.
You forgot the rag on the hood sometimes.
No, every couple hundred miles, I had to literally just pour
Molotov
oil
cocktail.
in the fucking
You know, I actually saw someone like in Manalapan driving your same car at the time, like when you had it, that didn't have a cover, and I chased them down and scared the ever-loving fuck out of them. I'm like, really? You don't have one? What is this, a fucking option on the car? Nobody has it on this car?
My dad...
Or is there one asshole going around stealing them?
Stealing, yeah.
My
Big
dad
money,
at the English Town auction.
Toyota Celica.
At the auction, I got 150 Celica things here.
Yeah, it's good.
My
Buy
dad,
your own back.
my dad tried to like sit me down one time and talk to me about like getting some hubcaps on it, how it would like make everything, you know.
Look better.
Yeah, just like, dude.
Until you drove to Staten Island and bought them.
What color was your
Right.
Celica? White?
Hubcaps. I'm like,
You see 4 fucking wheels go
Hubcaps
flying.
will really
Like
go
the video
good
game
with
Galactica,
smashed in front.
What color was it? White?
I mean, in theory.
Gray.
That was a. But yeah, you had that for a while, and it got you everywhere, bro. The kids today will never understand like that, like me. Do you know how many cars I bought in my early years for like $100, $200, and they lasted like a few months?
Dude, my friend had a Yugo.
You had to fix things, and you used them for
My
like 6
friend had a
months, and then you got
Yugo.
another car because times were tough, and you had other bills to pay, and then you got a decent car, and you treasured it.
What's different now?
Nothing. I just have a little bit better car, but it's not new. My car is still 12 years old. I'm driving a 2002 Ford Explorer.
One week keeps flipping out. The air don't work. It's raining, right? You couldn't see out the fucking window.
Oh, that's
And you didn't have a credit card.
Elantra.
And you didn't have the credit card either.
My Honda Elantra. That was such a bad day.
I don't even know
I
how you
worked
got
all
here.
day. I ran home. I took a shower. Forgot my bag. Didn't have my wallet. Oh no, I had my wallet.
No credit card.
I given my son
Your poor son.
my card. Yeah, I yelled at him. I called him. Yelled at him. I gave him my credit card to do something. I had to do something, and I was like, "Here, just go get the money and take care of my debit card." So I didn't have it. So I had no cash on me. I didn't have a debit card.
And he goes to fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
I went to Dunkin' Donuts to order food.
money.
Didn't have no money. That's when I found I didn't have it. But that's when I went through the. That's when I went through
the
the same
toll.
night. I went through the toll, and
You had a handful of change.
no,
in your
I had $2, and I
Oh.
drove into on purpose because I was just going 1,000 different directions in my head. The fucking exact change toll, the blue one. I was like, I need the blue one. I need the blue one. I needed the red one to give the guy the money, the signs, the different colored signs. I'm like, I need the blue one, exact change.
I would've-
Of course, I just had a whole
You should
bunch
have
of
gone
change.
through the one
No,
that
you
says-
hold it up and you rip the portion off that you're going to throw in
No,
there.
Craig
If
always
anyone knows Craig,
Craig
he's
go-
the only one on the planet that would never have exact change. It's
No,
not possible.
Craig goes to the one that
not
says
possible.
no cash. It's like,
Right, that's what I did.
That's me.
But
I got
Down
cash.
and out.
I went through the
You
exact
took
change
the wrong
toll.
exit. It said closed.
And I had $2, bro. I hauled it out the window. I was like, I hope they got a picture of me with my fucking $2 in my hand because I wanted to make change.
$2.
$2.
I hate when I'm on the parkway. You know when I get excited? When I pass on the parkway, it says way station closed. I'm like, yes.
Have you ever thrown change?
Does that make you guys nervous or just me? One day it's gonna be open and I gotta pull in. True story.
True story.
What's my gross weight? Yes.
Have you ever gone through had exact change and gone through one of the booths and just thrown the money and run away?
Dude, I've gone where if
My wife
Easy
yelled
Pass
at me
isn't
for a
working-
mile.
First of
Bro,
all,
I have a cousin who's like literally just so Jewish. He told me like stories how he would like the things where you gotta throw the change.
The whole one
He would-
one time?
He'd like throw in a penny, wait, honk his horn, and like just go, and they wouldn't send it because
But they have
they
cameras
can't
on
see
that.
it though
Yeah.
because
Well, that's now-
he'd hold his
that's
hand, put in like a penny, hold his hand,
Like a magic trick.
sit there, and
Well, I have a
honk
cousin
cup
that's
holder.
to save
I have a
the
cousin
35
that's
cents.
so Jewish. He has license plates that flip, so he just drives through and they take a picture of somebody else's license plate.
you
and then they
laugh, but
flip
there was
back.
a truck driver who blew like $15,000 in tolls.
By doing that.
Well, he used like a black magic marker.
And changed a couple
He changed
numbers.
the 3 to an 8.
Right.
He
And
finally got caught.
And then what did he do?
The
Wash
backwards
it off eventually?
R.
I don't know.
See, but he was stupid for keep doing it. I said you wash that shit off because they eventually.
Well, he ran the Lincoln Tunnel toll in front of a cop in
Oh,
a
really?
tractor trailer.
Right. So they
Like,
pulled
do
him
that
over.
shit like on the turnpike, not
Right.
in front of because he didn't know the cops.
Not
were
in
there.
New York. Yeah, the tunnel.
Whenever I go to a toll and I don't have Easy Pass money on there, first of all, you have to hide the Easy Pass in your ass because no matter where it is in the car, it registers.
Right.
Right.
That's
I've
where we
even-
put it, man. I sit on it. I put it under my ass. You sit on it. It's
I've
fine.
even driven up to the teller and there's no money on it,
Right.
and she's like, nah, it already.
It
I'm
already
like,
registered
no.
there.
What are you gonna find?
I did
Well, it
that.
tells you if you will get tickets.
I did
She's
that.
like, nah. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I
So
am-
now, what aggravates me, like if my cup holder easily comes out,
Right.
So there could be like pills, marbles, whatever's there. I just fucking go, like it sounds like someone got shot, and I just drive away. I don't give a fuck.
I have a bad habit of not putting money back on my Easy Pass. I used to have it taken out of the credit card, but some months I come over here a lot, and other months I don't. And they prorate it, and then one month they took like triple
Mine
the
is
money.
just-
So I stopped doing it, and I go down and pay it.
You don't have a
The problem
section
with
where
that is I don't always go and
you
pay
add
it.
when you need. You can't add when you want to.
I found out the hard way that you had to sit on that fucking Easy Pass for it
Yeah.
not to register. You say the same thing. I go into the thing, I
Even
did
if
the
it's in
same
the
thing.
glove. He gave it in the glove.
I put it in the glove compartment, well, in the center divider, and I go up to give the lady money, and she's like, the same thing, go ahead, go, and it was like, beep, and it's sufficient
funds. I don't understand, why do they give you Velcro to put it on the front windshield? It works when it's fucking, like, in the glove.
Bro, and
I bought Lex Luthor's lead box, I took out the kryptonite, put it in there.
What's that little cellophane bag? That little cellophane bag that
blocks
give you
the signal?
Blocks the signal. It's wafer thin. Like, it's so, what is in that? It is. It's Lex Luthor. It's fucking,
it's the shit the
it's
black box is
kryptonite.
made out of.
Yeah.
They should make airplanes out of
It's
that shit.
paper thin. They haven't improved
Can
the
you tell we
condom
had a little too much coffee?
in 60 years. They haven't improved the condom in 60 years, but they can make a wafer thin piece of paper that can block the easy pass, but yet your sphincter can barely
I love
do the
his
job.
condom joke.
What's the deal?
What's your condom joke?
Your condom joke.
What's your
I have a
condom joke?
Yeah, he goes, I whipped out my bong for my black friends, and my black friend thought it was a glass condom. I love that joke.
They don't know what bongs are, man. They
I love
smoke
that
L's.
I love that doo-doo line.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No, you were saying before with his car. That's my favorite part, one of my favorite parts in Beverly Hills Cops. You make sure you put it in a good spot. All that shit happened to it the last time I was here.
1970 Nova, 3 different colors, blowing smoke.
Fuck.
Awesome.
So we had a great show.
That's what. Now we can talk because we didn't talk about it. We were waiting for you.
Yeah.
You guys had your first show at the Taj Mahal
In the Velvet
Atlantic City.
What a fucking room.
So how was it? What
I
happened?
had goosebumps the whole time. It was like,
You really got to
yeah.
thrill it. It's a sick room. It's like a multi-million-dollar room. Really nice. But
The
yeah,
bar
man.
was exquisite.
You sure it wasn't
Our
the
flyer-
pole that
the
got
flyer
gave
was
you
the-
goosebumps? You were
the
like,
flyer-
I want that pole.
The flyer was the fucking
The
was
pictures.
backdrop.
Do you have a? Do you have? You put a picture on Facebook?
Yeah, I
didn't you?
have it.
There's
Go-
a picture
go
of the
on
stage.
Facebook,
It
my
looked awesome.
Facebook, Rich.
the stage was awesome. The best part was it's like finally a place that like
Oh my god, the sound.
understands that we're good and they want to help us and like do it right and put something behind it. You know, they helped get the word out. They got
they know
they got some people
if
in
we
there.
make it, this is our room. Like, this is where we're gonna be. Like, we're gonna leave.
Nah, it was
You
cool.
know what I mean? And we can help them out.
Oh.
You know?
When you think more comedy clubs would think that way,
No.
you know.
No, they know it all.
So
That's why they fail.
no, they book their favorites
Yeah.
all the time, and you see the same 10 faces.
Uncle
Going
Vinny's.
through-
Uncle Vinny's. Who's there? Bob Levy, Jim Norton, and Jim Florence.
And that is the only one I don't work in. That I'm not going to talk about any of the other ones because I've
Which
shot
one?
myself in the foot a few times.
Yeah,
Let's just say there's
nobody's-
others.
The Cooney bin?
Yeah, I'm there September. I mean, never mind. What are you talking about? No, I'm there September 5th.
Where, the Looney bin?
Yeah.
Fuck that place.
I'm with Buddy Fitzpatrick.
That guy
Funny
gave me...
guy.
Now, let me ask you a question, right? If an owner gives you his personal fucking cell phone number, why would he do that if he doesn't want you to perform there?
He
Dude,
does want
we
you
did
to perform
we
there.
did a 9/11 benefit there with fucking
He had the most famous
Nick
people
Cannon,
there.
That
Nick
was-
Foley,
The most famous
and-
people that they ever had.
Us.
the guy I never
Me.
called. And then
Us.
I went back and won like the first round of my contest, and they were like, he was like, you won the $50 guest spot. We're gonna call you, and then didn't even call me on that. So what do you do after that? When you and not to mention he came up
I'm having trouble here.
he came up short on the money that we tried to give to the fucking fire charity. Like, I'm gonna call him. I mean,
Friday, September
what are you
5th, 8 o'clock show.
have fun, man.
We don't
I
care.
mean,
I'm just kidding.
God bless you, but
Listen, I have similar issues with other clubs, you know. Where
yeah, that's
I
why we
despise
just
the-
do our own thing now. It's like I'm done
you know,
with that.
I'm not through there even that often either, you know. So
Sometimes
I
it's
feel
a
you with
waste.
that, you know, so-
Sometimes you feel like it's a waste trying to get into a club. Like I'm trying to get into the fucking Cove.
I don't know why. It's
You know?
it's amazing that going back to Al Martin. He understands and knows, and he tries to give everybody so organized. He tries to spread the love. You know, obviously he has some favorites too, but he always gave everybody at least 1 or 2 spots.
Where's this?
He always Al Martin, between the guy who owned the New York Comedy Club, the Broadway Comedy Club, and now the Village. He always you call in your availabilities, and then you call back like 2 days later, and he would hear the lineups for the week. You know, when he would do the Monday show, Tuesday show, and you just sit there and listen. It'd take 2 or 3 minutes, and you'd write down your spots. And you hope to
really?
have had 2 or 3 spots, yeah. So and then because I drove him, like he said, I used to drive him. I got a couple of spots on the call, and then I would just get spots every night I was there. Or, you know, because
See, I was on other comic shows, so
right.
I never went through anybody else.
Yeah, because
I'm just
look at him just sitting there smirking.
I'm so sick of all of it. But on that end.
Yeah, well, I am.
When we do it our way, it's just fun.
Starting this. I had to unplug it. Yeah,
You can just do it
What
the
happened?
right way.
I'm restarting this. There's something going on with
But
Facebook.
we're still on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's this one.
There are some technical difficulties, people out there, but they're being sorted out.
I gotta put
We're
it
just going to
on
keep
this.
talking, and
So
Rick is going to work. Hat went
Nah,
up.
you're fine.
I love that room, bro. The sound, that was the best sound I've ever been in any show.
This room was, they just did $1 million upgrade to it. I mean, it's just state-of-the-art shit.
You have little side green rooms.
Spotlights, green
I
rooms.
can't believe the energy that's coming off of you right now.
I was
Like, the room was...
I've been up since...
Mad Bridgestones for Quaaludes.
Bro,
I feel you, bro.
Willow woke me up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I just came from waitering. Like, what do you want from me?
Nothing, man. We'll all just hang out and do the show. So it was a great room. Bro, there's your light.
Really big show.
I think the top one's yours, the bottom one's mine.
This is why I should do coke again, right?
Yeah, but you know what? When you did
Should
coke,
or
you were
should?
much more active.
When did I do coke? I never did.
Should.
What in the hell is this? I missed that one. Oh, I love that room now.
Yeah.
Just because he's Jewish, that nose wasn't always that big.
I got
Comics
a
were
nose
good.
job.
You had some good comics.
Did you have a nose job, really?
Remember when I fucking went to Key West and got the knockout game? They punched me in the face with a pipe. We were friends then, no?
No, maybe right after
Maybe
that.
right after,
I've
but
been friends with you the whole time. Then.
I didn't remember that.
I got fucking knockout
You
game.
13 years.
They hit me with a pipe and just ran away.
When was this?
6 years ago?
Oh, where the fuck
We
was I?
had like a year where we just were like missing each other. It was like somewhere.
Because I know you about that long, 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
6 years at least.
Well,
Went down.
probably Zach was just born and I was on
I'm
my
in
hands
Florida,
a little
just
bit.
Key West, July 4th weekend. It was like dead all week, and then like I was trying to pick up chicks, just nothing. And then July 4th, the actual night, was crazy. Everyone's out. This girl's like, "Oh, come back. We're gonna go smoke. We'll go on the hot tub." I had a flight in like 6 hours. I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it." Kid Rock was there, like doing shots with everybody. And so I go outside. I'm just like, "All right, finally, finally I met some girl. I'm good." Next thing I fucking know, I'm just here like,
tried to rob
break
the
your
only
face.
broke Jewish guy they ever fucking seen. He's like, this guy's Jewish. We'll get lots of money. Just hit him in the face and just reach into his pockets. They're like, there's nothing in his fucking
Yeah,
pockets.
credit card bills. They're like, fuck,
Yeah,
we should leave money in there.
yeah.
Holy
I
shit.
was very broke that night.
They robbed the only broke Jewish guy, which is another one of your jokes. It's pretty funny too.
That's
I vaguely remember. I don't know
yeah.
why.
I got knocked out with the fucking pipe. I didn't go out, but I got busted my nose in 3 spots. But there was like some innocent victims crime law where it was like a $10,000 procedure and they covered like $9,000 of it. But the plastic surgeon was like, "This is the most fucked up nose I've ever seen." I'm like, "You should have seen it before I got hit."
I don't say, are you sure? Is this just the story you're going with, the whole pipe thing? You just
I like
went
it.
and got a really bad nose job. And it's an awesome story. Because I so totally
Well, my
believe
my joke before
I fell out of an airplane
my
without
nose
a fucking parachute.
was so
That's why.
fucked up before the nose job that the joke I would do is that it looked like the nose they used to stick the flags up on Double Dare on Nickelodeon.
Right.
But I couldn't do that
Oh,
joke.
that's right. I
couldn't
do
do that-
remember all
you
this
do
now.
remember that.
Oh my god,
I couldn't
holy
do that
shit.
joke anymore because the guy actually gave me like a pretty good nose and everyone was just like, "Your nose isn't that bad."
Well, you know,
So the worst thing about that whole story is that fucked my
Deja vu.
Nickelodeon joke up.
No, I feel bad that I didn't remember it until he told me he can't do that joke anymore. And I loved it. I was like, I love that joke. That was my favorite
Bob
joke.
Levy used to say my nose looked like the record player on the Flintstones.
Oh my god.
Oh, I so now
Bird,
I do.
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I do remember all of this. Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
It's been so long. I
Smoked
I
a lot of
feel,
weed, Craig. You
I do
start
smoke a
forgetting
lot
shit.
of weed. You know what? And, I guess I just. Wow.
Yeah. Got fucking. I got knockout before it was like a thing, but I was like one of the first.
You know what's fucked up?
Was they black?
No, a little white dude in like a Gilligan hat.
Maybe it was Gilligan.
It was just some little like neo-Nazi kid. He screamed something when he hit me, like a web. He was like, "breakyourface.com." Like,
Nice.
I feel like people get like. I have Googled
Breakyourface.com
breakyourface.com.
website before he hit you.
He said a website or some shit. It was some anarchy fucking site
Really?
that I'm on. I hope to God, I want to get famous just so that I can see this video one day. Yeah, because it's out there somewhere. It's in some fucking site. I googled Key West Jew. I googled all that shit. Googled it all.
Did
nothing
you Google
comes
all
up.
like white supremacy stuff?
Yeah, man. All I found was you.
Over and over and over.
It might be under Firestone by accident.
I don't know. They didn't know it. Yeah. So then
I don't want to do the Bridgestone joke.
I just remember half my face was
Nice.
fucking hanging off, but I knew I was conscious. So like I was just people were looking at me, and I was just like, I'm okay, like thumbs up, and everyone's like, No, you're not, motherfucker. Like, oh, it was brutal.
You know
Rocky
he's
Dennis
over
in
there,
mask.
Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
And I can't believe, look, his whole face got
He looked like
ripped
Mr.
open.
Potato Head when he was the
Right,
fajita.
his shit was over here.
Picasso!
And I didn't remember this whole tragedy until
I
they said he
remember it,
can't do
but
the double dare.
I wasn't-
No, now I do remember it, but it was the double dare joke that tripped it off.
What?
And
what it
because I
is.
said Manny Bridgestone just lost an amazing joke.
Yeah.
That was the funniest.
You meet
fucking
everyone
joke.
at their worst.
I do. I met you.
You met me when
Right
I was
after, well, it was
fucking
before
almost
that.
dying.
It happened a short
Yeah,
time
but-
after. I met him a short time after your face was caved in.
Right,
I met him a
right,
short
right.
time after his balls almost rotted off.
Not me. I'm
Dude,
good.
you better hold
Do you
on to
remember that
you
whole
something.
thing?
We
I'm fine.
don't
Yeah,
know each other
I
a few
was
months.
like one of
I'm
me and
fine.
Craig were the only ones that came to visit you.
Oh,
Right.
I don't remember.
Right. A few
Fucking-
times.
So I don't remember you
Yeah.
guys
A
there.
couple times. Yeah.
That was bad.
Everybody else was like, Buddha's dying. Fuck him.
Well, there was a few other. You,
John Conti,
yes, Conti.
Another
Johnny
one.
O.
Yeah, but there was someone you didn't want to come up. We don't even mention it.
Zool.
I would say, yeah,
No,
but
I was
you.
afraid of Zool.
But you
I
didn't
don't
know
it was the drugs.
It was the drugs, because after
Yeah, it was the drugs.
another comic, and then after he goes, why did I say I didn't want it? He asked us all, please don't bring him up here. You had like a dream. You thought he was going to kill you or something like that.
Your
You
wife
were
said you have a
bugging out that
very
he was going to come in and
selective
kill you. I mean, he must have told you something one time.
I have no idea, but
Zool's
But
a
you didn't-
fucked up dude.
But you remember he kept telling you, me and you, and I was like, I don't even know Zool. You knew
Zool is from, is that from Ghostbusters?
yeah.
Gozer, I am Gozer.
Gozer.
Gozer the Gozerian.
Your wife says you have a
when
very
Zool
selective
was on his
memory.
game, he was...
I do, yes. Oh, and she's in the room now.
Ah, she just came in the
Zool-
Hi, baby.
Zool-
I knew she was
And
on
Mike
watching.
Alfrey's in now.
Zool's actually a
Ah,
fucking
what's happening?
genius.
brilliant guy.
Mike Alfrey's
Yeah.
out there.
Alfred.
My wife, your sister, your who else in there? Real? We got Frankie,
Steve,
Frank Fury out there listening.
A bunch of people
Fury.
watching.
I don't know
There's only a
Frank.
few people.
You gotta introduce me.
That's all right, man. Yeah, you do have to meet Frank. Frank, Matt Bridgestone, Frank. He's right in there.
Now is Fury?
I'm over
Is he a comic? No,
Uh,
because I've never seen him perform. He just
no,
fucks around a little bit.
yeah, he
What time is
fudges around. I think he has
It's
a passion, but not the
9:56.
time.
Time to make the donuts.
He messes around. But I know Frank. Let us know.
There you go.
Let me know.
There you go.
Do you?
What time you gotta go?
I think he'll host a little bit, right? I think he hosts like I'm talking like he's right there. But just what? You gotta leave already?
Yeah,
You gotta
man.
watch Frozen, man.
I gotta watch Frozen.
Dude, it's not like he cares to go to school anymore.
Can I call your wife and ask you? to
She's
stay
like,
I gotta
a
get
little
up.
longer?
I'm working all
Wait,
day.
and you're watching Frozen. How old is your daughter now?
No, I'm
No,
watching it
no.
with my wife.
Oh, it's a wife
She
thing.
wants to watch
I
it.
say, isn't your daughter like 6 months old or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Let's
wants.
spend time with you.
Yeah.
See, that's
that'll
actually-
go away.
Yeah, enjoy
Don't
it.
worry.
Yeah,
About
and-
6 months.
And you know, it's so funny. I'm teasing it'll go away. And what I just said, me and the wife, 24 years we're together, and
No
we watched
shit.
Frozen just last week. We watched a few Disney
I'm
movies
dating
over the
Olaf.
last.
So you know.
Nice. Olaf, whatever you do, don't say nothing.
I love. She's a blonde, definitely.
Nice.
You met her.
I'm
finally,
trying to
right?
think.
Who?
My girlfriend.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, she's very cool.
Very cool.
Very
Dude,
cool,
you don't
yeah.
understand what she's done. Everything in my bathrooms now are automatic.
What do you mean?
She takes the smell of my ass in with a cold heart. Like when you walk in the bathroom, it's got the automatic.
Nice.
It's got the
Did
fucking.
she clean this bathroom too? 'Cause
Yeah,
it was-
she cleaned the bathroom.
I
my
walked
tub.
in, I was like, wow, I feel
washed
like I'm
the
in
tub.
a...
Oh, you told me that she scrubbed out. What was the name of that stuff again?
Grease lightning.
Grease lightning. It took all the stuff out.
The fucking the soap in the bathroom's automatic with your hands under there. Fucking wait for her to put a fucking one of those blowers on the wall. That was my joke.
Nice.
Nah, she's great. She's great. She's
No, that's actually cool.
Was it your joke?
She
Like,
literally
your
puts
clothes?
up with his shit.
what?
Did you have
no shit.
She does for now.
That's some shit, man.
It's all new and cute, Matt.
Yeah.
She loves going to the shows right now.
Yes.
Again,
She loves Top right
as
now.
much as like we tease.
Although I will say this, when Max was on stage, I got a little whisper in my ear. Who the fuck is that?
Right.
Max is...
I said,
Max
oh.
is Max.
When Max is on, he's one of the most original, amazing comics I've ever seen. When he's
gotta
off,
be on.
it's the most uncomfortable, the weirdest shit.
Dude, he was so bad one time. You had to give somebody back their money. Remember?
Yes.
Oh, he went off. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He was
when he's on, he's on. When he's off,
no.
I refund.
It wasn't that he wasn't funny. For no reason, he just started
he turned
destroying
on
this lady.
He does that a lot.
Oh, it was brutal.
That's kind of
he was just screaming at her about how she's
why we
like
don't
behind
record
the
it more.
dumpster at McDonald's crying and fucking.
He singles out one woman and degrades them.
But sometimes he singles one out and will just make them feel amazing. Like he's just bipolar. It's as a comic, it's amazing. But as an audience member,
well, actually, usually what he does is he starts to lift them up, and then he starts saying really disturbing things.
It's just whatever mood he's in.
Like what's one of his things?
Whatever mood he's in is what you're gonna get because he doesn't have any material.
You know what he does
at all.
He rips on someone like. Kill yourself for being fat and go eat McDonald's by a dumpster. Like he mentions all the things that happened to me during the week, and then he sucks and he's nice to me at the show, and I'm like, why do you like me? I'm everything you hate.
But you're a guy.
It's like Otto and George.
But at the same time, he's like, wow, you're really hot. If we have sex right now, I'll be a gentleman. I'll come in my hand. Like he's like,
what's that?
Like that bad. Like they didn't hear nothing, but that's it.
Well, he's got to go.
Fun.
No, that's all right.
This was awesome.
This is a long
guys.
All right, later.
I'm gonna leave your money by the computer.
All right.
Yeah. Wait, this is a high quality show. You gotta take.
For real, I need these fucking lights.
It's one light, motherfucker.
One of them. I need
one fucking light.
Are you coming on Saturday?
Unfucking believable.
On the Switch.
You keep saying plural.
Okay.
I'm there.
Alright, just bring it.
Look at him trying to earn.
One, right? All right.
One or two, whatever.
How much are they?
They're like $1.50.
How much are they?
They're $8 and another $5.
I have one in my garage.
Take them. They're here.
I have one in my garage. You just need a bulb. That's all we need.
Get him one so that we don't have to worry about it.
Right now.
These lights are left here like for the show. They're here every week. I took them once and I forgot to bring them back I took them for a show and forgot to bring them back, so I haven't taken them since because I actually have 2 more at my house.
But it was a great show, Matt. I mean, that was one of the best shows I've had in a long time.
They're from dead animals, but I have the lights at the house. We never really got to talk about it. We started talking about it.
Oh my God, I did well too.
And the one thing I said as you guys were leaving, like the thing about Max, like you're saying about like that, like he'll do like he'll bring you through your work week.
Yeah.
But other things he says, like he'll say like disturbing things, like don't worry, like when I come, I'll come in my hand, or I'll come on the floor. I won't come on you. It's our first date.
Yeah,
like,
he says my sperm heals.
That's funny.
My sperm cures you. Love you, Maddie.
Love you guys. See you
Be good,
Love
bro.
you, Maddie.
See you again, Matt.
Talk to you later.
Take care.
Enjoy Frozen.
Make sure the screen door's shut so we don't get the mob.
Sorry about the loss of your double dad joke. Sorry.
Enjoy Frozen.
All right.
Cold never bothered me anyway. Let it go.
You just stared.
What was that?
What, that I forgot? I can't believe I forgot.
No, you just...
A story?
That's the... Ladies and gentlemen...
Matt Brickstone.
That is the
Ladies
face...
and gentlemen.
That is the face of a new father.
Is he not like...
So anyone who wants children, that is what you will look like. We've all been there.
We're talking about Max. I'm going to say something. You're just like, I gotta go.
Because you don't understand. You know, you want your wife to be happy, so you can't be here. You have to be home doing what she wants, 4 feet away from her. That's just how it is. You know, she's still got the hormones of being pregnant. You know, I don't want that.
Can't you get like an understudy or something? It'd be great to just who do you want over here? I don't know, Jill. Hey, Jill, can you come on over for a couple hours? I'll give you $10 and $20.
See, they
need to come up with it. They need to come up with a place where women can go and just like get their shit out or something. I don't know. Whatever. Like,
Did you see that video? We should play that. It's on my Facebook. Oh my God, what was it called? The Matrix. That guy breaks down.
It was the
woman.
Yeah, it goes like that chart.
The crazy chart. What is it?
Give me a second. I'm trying to.
The hot crazy Matrix.
Listen, we need to come out with androids that could take the place of us.
It's on my Facebook page. I put it up today.
Give me a second. I'm almost done here. I'm getting rid of a bunch of these programs.
Say it again. I'm sorry. I totally was staring at you, but not listening.
Multiplicity. I love that movie.
Oh,
I wish we could do
puppy, Steve.
That would be great. Did you ever see Multiplicity? Say it 3 times.
Multiplicity.
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 It's a rare female disorder. It's kind of like pussyfoot.
Mostly pussy feet.
Nice.
That was the best show I've done, and I think ever.
Number 4.
I really must say that.
What on Saturday?
Really?
Oh,
Really?
Dude, the sound was beautiful. You don't understand. If you went to a motherfucking show.
I've been to shows years ago, before I knew you.
You're going Thursday.
Either Thursday or Saturday. Thursday's in Red Bank, Saturday's where? Right here, right?
Spotswood.
Yeah.
No,
Maria's.
No.
Maria's, right here, right?
Maris.
It's
on Route 35.
I know.
I know how you feel like with that when you're in a place where everything just works and it's just awesome. Like that little room I said I would love for us to do a show on Staten Island. I did the Staten Island Comedy Festival there. It's on Staten Island. I told you, it's like only like an 80, maybe 75, 80 seat room, but it has a built-in.
He's going to the bathroom and that bedroom's 20 degrees cold.
Our producer's going to take a break and he just got a little chill on the way. Yeah. What is it, dead people in there? Keeping it cold for what? Side of beef?
His jokes are in there.
Yeah. So they go conjure one up. But no, that show on Staten Island, even though it was a little room, it had a beautiful stage and the proper lighting across the top, lighting coming down the side, sound system, perfectly. It was just a great room. So I know what you feel. It's not even like the size of the room, it's just how it's set up with the sound and the lighting and the stage, and it makes you feel more like where you belong.
That's how the Dancing Monkey was.
So, I never did that place.
I know. That before your time, our time together.
Right.
It was a little place seated about 35 people.
Does it still exist?
No, I don't know. No, I doubt it. But we had 6 good speakers from Sam Ash.
Right.
We had a great sound system. No wireless mic. Because back then it was, they had wireless mics, but they were,
I like wireless mics, but the wire you could play with so much more. I enjoy the wire, and a lot of older guys do, because you could do things with the wire. You can play with it. You can swing the. It becomes a prop almost, the microphone at times, where you can't do that with a wireless mic.
Have you watched any of your old videos and go, oh my god, why the fuck haven't I done this joke? I have 2 of them. I haven't done the procrastinating bulimic in like a year. I forget it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I
love that joke.
Then I remember I used to ask people how they're doing, and when they wouldn't answer me, I pretend the microphone stand was dynamite.
Oh yeah.
And I used to go, I'll fucking take you all with me.
What tell you you said the procrastinating bulimic.
Oh, I said
it's funny. It's a quick. You can do it. It's a quick joke. Do it.
Yeah, I say everyone's being politically correct nowadays. You got to be careful what you say. You upset people. And then I may go off on this midget thing. But then I go, from now on, fat people are to be called procrastinating bulimics.
Yeah, but it's much funnier on stage when he says, he goes, what you say, but there's no name for fat people. People just like, get out of the way, tubby, get out of the way, fat. So like you say all that, you build it up.
Yeah.
And then you're like...
you see, I'm funny, you see?
You see, by that last joke, please come out and see his shows, because he is incredible at what he does. Now, he really is, but...
I don't like to give it away.
So talk. Now tell me, what are we going to talk about now? Like you did double the amount of time?
Oh.
Like the show...
It was rough.
There was like 18 comics before you, right? It was... Yeah. Matt Bridgestone's a great guy, but he likes a big show. He likes...
There was 5 before me.
When he books, and him... He always likes a half a dozen, 7, even 8 comics on a show.
I felt bad for him because he was doing all his black jokes in the beginning, and he was working the door, and there were 12 black people outside. Had he not gone up yet, he would have killed. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
but yeah. But
I was supposed to do 20 minutes, and then I don't know 20. I don't know my time. I'm horrible.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I know how to headline and finish and when I should leave. And it's usually between 45 minutes to 50. And I know to go. You know what I mean? I don't know this fucking, you got 5 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't know that.
It's been a while for that.
So Matt tells me to do 20. Do 20. So I know what 20 is. It's like a few things.
A couple of Cosby's.
Then they're crushing and I don't see Matt. And I keep going. And I don't like that, honestly, because... I have a certain order I do 20 minutes and a certain order I do 40 minutes.
Right.
So, he gave me the light or whatever, and I came off and I looked at the fucking video. It's like I did twice the time, and it was great. It fucking, oh my god! And I used all the new shit with the dolphin and the whale.
Right, where you said the dolphin came right over.
The dolphin, perfect, bro.
That's
the sound,
bro. This is the biggest reason why he loved this show.
Oh,
he called
me. Do the dolphin.
He's like, the sound is great. It was amazing. The dolphin. You could hear that it was amazing, and the wail, it was amazing.
And it was so perfect that my lip knew how good it was going to sound, that it didn't do the quick, it went, it caught perfectly, and everybody was like, there was one of the comedians on the show, I'm horrible with names, but he was just like this. He goes, what the fuck? Like, you couldn't believe it was coming out of me, you know? But, and I added a little tweak on the flamingo. Remember how I used to say, flamingos are so gay they can't even keep both feet in the water at the same time. And I lift one up, and I go, oh my god, this water is atrociously cold. This water's not filtered. I'm offended. You know, I just be all, metrosexual about it.
No Brita water.
No
filter.
It's amazing when you go back and look at all the shit you used to do.
I feel so uncomfortable now. I don't know why.
Do you have your first set on like really early one?
Some I do. My first, I don't know where it is. I have a whole envelope full of 15 to 20 DVDs of me throughout the years. But my first one from Caroline's,
it would be on tapes. It wouldn't be on DVD.
From 2001. I don't think it was VHS. I think it was DVD.
I got videos.
It might, was it? Maybe that's why I can't find it.
Laserdisc?
Laserdiscs? No, not recordable.
I don't know. I don't think I have any. Oh yeah, maybe I do have a couple little micros. Most of mine are on DVD.
See, I have Rascals. The first time I performed was at Rascals.
Well, no,
I paid the $20.
Caroline's, I paid.
You paid $20 to go in to perform?
No, to record.
To record.
Yeah,
I did the same thing at Caroline's.
Are you kidding me, Rich? I had 200 people my first time on stage.
August 10th, 2011.
They should have blown me.
2011, 2001. I did the Caroline's. I did the class. I told you I took the comedy class.
Well, I think it's funny that there's jokes I use now.
Right.
Like from the first time I've ever went on stage. Like Edith Bunker and the soccer guy. They're both a part of my
soccer
repertoire.
Guy?
Well, my thing though, there's a line. There's maybe a line here, a line there from the early jokes that I took that incorporated into much better jokes. There'd be one great line that's really funny that just deserved to still be out there. Like I did that, and the balloon is very early on. Yeah. But I put that away. I did the balloon the first 2 years. Then I didn't do it for 2 or 3 years.
It's hard for you to do the balloon unless you're headlining.
You know what? That's
10 minutes.
It's I need a good 5 minutes, but I don't like to do it.
I'm being honest. It's 10 minutes.
What, for me to do the balloon?
Yeah, because you riff and then you start going and down the line.
Right.
It's a 10-minute bit.
Right.
Every time I've seen it, it's not less than fucking 10.
Well, the whole thing, I guess, blowing it up and everything else.
Well, it should be 5.
It is about 5.
But if you add and carry the 1 divided by the 4, it becomes 10.
It doesn't work for you, only for him.
Well, I have 2.
In human time, it's 5. In Craig years, it's 10.
And I have 2 videos on YouTube, if you guys want to watch it, The Deadliest Animal Known to Man.
And how long is it?
And one's 3.5 minutes, and the other one's 4 minutes. But I do cut it to when I'm actually blowing up the balloon.
Yeah, of course.
Not all the prep, not all what's...
I love when you can't blow up the balloon.
Oh, yeah. I've had some issues with that. But I have fun with that, too.
See, he's never seen the bit, so he don't know.
He watched the video, I think. The one in
the
Florida.
Vagina?
Yeah.
It's fucking great. My mother loves that joke.
Yeah, I love it, too.
Can you imagine?
Man. Yeah, but people, it's funny. It's a no-brainer. And I thank you if she's watching. I love you for loving it. But, you know who started? Vic, I stopped doing it because I thought it was proppy. Because I spend it all the time in the city.
Everybody.
I'm like, you know what? It's kind of campy. I love it.
I have a campy joke I don't do anymore. Haven't done it in 8 years.
And but Vic DiPotetto is the one. He said, Craig, it's a great close. Because he asked me one day, he goes, why aren't you doing the balloon? I haven't seen you do it in a while. I was like, it's like a proppy little thing. He's like, fuck that, fuck them. That's an amazing closer. You should be closing with that forever. People look for that. That's your signature, right there. I
got the same thing.
But I still only do it. People get shortchanged. If I'm not doing more than even 30 minutes, almost isn't enough time. I have too much to say. I'm having too much fun.
I don't understand why these shows have to be over.
A half hour, and I'm not ready to do it. I mean, maybe after a half hour, 35, 40 minutes, I can do it, but if I'm doing a half hour, to stop me from my ramble in 25 minutes sucks to go into that.
The fucking earth could stop.
Right. Right. It could, man. I'm like,
it's like, what do you say when you come? Nothing. I could die. It's impossible. Hi. Attention, cocksucker.
Nice.
The half and half is coming. But I have an exact, we're so much alike. I have an exact bit.
It's empty. That's
an exact bit, and an exact famous person told me. And recently, too.
What bit? What bit?
I used to do, remember when Sally Struthers, it leads into I used to do it as my closing bit after Edith.
Twinkies?
So I do Edith Bunker.
The foot thing?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright.
I do Edith Bunker, but I used to do Edith Bunker totally different. I used to lay on my back with my legs up in the air.
I remember when you used to do that.
And I would do Edith Bunker.
I remember when you used to do that.
So, then the closer bit would be...
Which is pretty funny.
I would say, I might do it again. I would say, you remember Sally Struthers was on All in the Family? Do you remember when she was like really fat and she was collecting money for the Ethiopian children? I said, what I'm going to do for you now are some outtakes from that commercial when she's trying to raise money for the Ethiopian children. And I turn around, I put a blonde wig on, Rich. I fucking turn around and I have a black baby foot sticking out of my mouth like I ate one. And I read the commercials that way, right? So I call O&A like fucking 4 months ago, and when Otto died, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, Jimmy remembers me, and he cuts me off. He goes, Buda, tell me you still do the black baby foot in the mouth. I go, haven't done it for 8 years. He goes, you're a fucking idiot.
Who said that? Jim Norton?
Yeah,
really?
He remembers me from doing that shit. So,
see, that's awesome. Right, you're an idiot
yeah.
for not doing it. Because it's funny, so bring it back and see how it plays.
I used to be a ventriloquist, too, in the beginning.
Right, you said that.
I used to do, I used to have an old man. I used to have an old man puppet, but he fell apart.
No. Well, I had, we started when you started telling me about this the other day, because I didn't know you did ventriloquist stuff. As a little kid, like my brother had the Charlie McCarthy doll, and I had it because it was his. You
bought my son the Muppet thing?
Oh yeah.
I play with it every fucking day.
And then a little older, I had Ralph, I had Animal.
Really? Where are they?
I don't know.
Oh, you're such a dick.
I know.
They're worth like $500.
And the Animal one. Now I had this is from like 1982.
Do we?
Someone's calling from like 1982, bro. His eyes moved.
I had to turn it off for now because.
Are they here? Are they on the line?
Hello? It's what's his name? No, it's not yet. I'll have him call back. It's Mike.
Miker?
Oh, yeah, Miker.
Bro, I had Animal. His eyes moved back and forth. You had to do it with your other fingers, and his eyebrows went up and down. Yeah, woman! I used to do it, and his eyebrow. It was great.
The best
and he was like this big.
When I was a kid, the only thing I had was this little fake Kermit.
Right.
And you would squeeze it, and it would go, and a fucking tongue would come out.
Really? Bro, I had Gonzo and Ralph. And I had monkeys. I had remember the monkeys that used to strap around, and when you put your hand up, I had two of them, like not even one. And I used to play with them. I used to just do. I was into all of that.
Just say whoever called, please call back.
Whoever just called, please call back. If it was Mike R or whatever.
I can do all those voices.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm Gonzo. My name's Ralph. I'll play the piano.
I was doing.
What note would you like it?
Why do birds
suddenly appear every time?
Kermit!
You're looking mighty juicy.
Kermit the Frog.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There's my
I
man.
do everybody.
Right there. I could do a lot of.
Woman!
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
There you go. Like I'm amongst two professionals.
Like, I can't totally wait to do the number tonight. Kermit, where do you need me? I'll go wherever you need me. Right, me. I could do everybody.
Yeah, I do a lot of voices too, but I don't ever do them. I seldomly do them in front of you because you do them better.
Well, that doesn't matter.
So, oh, yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it does too.
Why? Because I try to show you up?
Yes. No. No. Yes, but no.
A little bit.
No, not really. No, because you do them better. So why should I even do them when you're doing them? I mean, sometimes I want to. I was almost just going to break out now and then.
You ever hear that? That's one of the greatest.
Ding
dong ding.
I did not see the new Muppets movie.
No, it's out.
And did you notice I just burned out too? Do you know? Like I was like, 5 minutes ago I was all jacked up. I was like, okay. I was like, man, this sucks. It's empty. And now I'm sitting here. I'm like,
what are you talking about?
I feel like Matt Bridgestone now. Now I'm just gonna sit here.
Wait a minute, Rabbit.
Come back.
Come
here,
back.
Rabbit. Nighty-night. You remember that?
Whoever called,
Bugs
call
Bunny,
back.
man.
Yeah, I know, but who's the...
Nighty-night. It was the professor. That was the one with monsters. That's some of the most interesting people with some of the most interesting hairdos, you know. And he's like, oh yeah, and he's brushing his hair out.
Did you ever see the one where
Hold
Bugs...
on, we have an answering message today.
What? We haven't
a message.
Craig's mom again.
Uh-oh!
That's cool, so I thought I'd
Let's call. Can we call Mom
the
back?
messages.
I can call her back.
Take your picture first. Tell him you'll know what I mean.
Oh.
Okay, bye-bye.
Woo, Mom, hey!
What?
She's doing a tag on my vagina joke.
Oh, yeah.
My
true.
mother, the baby picture.
Yep,
Isn't that
forgot.
awesome? Bro, you should have seen I Love You, Mom. We'll call in a few minutes. Hold on, let's talk first. And then we'll call Mom. Bro, when I first did that, well, not when I first, but the first time she was in the audience, when I did the vagina joke, she was mortified. She fucking slid slowly down the chair. Because, and you've seen it, like, I do that whole thing, and I'm like, real quick, I make the vagina, and I want to, it's my clothes, it's still funny. And I said, real quick, I want to show you my baby picture. Now it's a balloon this big, it looks like a vagina. Yeah. And I put my face in it, and I just stand there, like, I'm like, this is my baby picture. And I'm like, oh, that's not my real baby picture. The first one had a lot more hair on it. And I'm like, oh, not on me, on my mother. Bro, so the first time, she's sliding down the fucking
My mother
thing.
hates it when I do that. Actually, she hates it more when I do this.
That's what I do. Like, she hates that, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, she doesn't hate when I do that. She just hates when I tell people.
His wife's favorite video is me standing outside the comedy club with him on stage and me mouthing him for like 7
When he
minutes.
scratched my head open.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm doing his set for 7 minutes. Remember that?
Yeah.
I even know the...
Yeah, I saw that video.
900 channels.
It wasn't 7 minutes because I don't stick to my routine. You know this. I bounce around with my act and I talk to people. But in between, when I'm doing, I wrap my act around talking to people. And in that bar, we work together so much. I do the same thing with you with your jokes, but not like an ass like you do to me. I should fucking do that.
I want to call your mom. Let's prank. Can I prank her? Can I do a voice?
Sure, if you wanna.
Hi.
Can you call her?
Can you call her from this?
Yeah, I know.
Right.
And then but don't talk. He's gonna prank her. And if it's Louis, he's like, hello.
What voice?
Hello.
Spanish? Indian? Spanish? Indian?
Spanish. Indian.
No, Indian. He's Spanish.
Hello.
Yes, hello. How are you doing this evening, madam? How are you?
Hi.
I have a message from you. We are calling you back to see how you are doing. Would you like a cup of coffee or are you okay? Or do you prefer tea? You like tea? Jesus
okay.
Christ.
I drink tea.
That's very good. Do you like chai? Do you like...
Yes, I like the tea.
Do you like...
Got my message.
There's no way. You're not fucking fooling Mom, bro. Mom is down. As much as she's...
I heard
as much as you like that. Hi, Mommy. As much as... And Richie, oh, look, see?
Thank you.
Mom doesn't forget
I had a
anybody.
tear. I had the Indian guy tear on my eye.
Richie, you almost made him cry.
Okay, guys, I'll let you go.
Mom!
Where are you going?
Our ratings just went up. Our ratings just went up.
Yeah, people want to hear you.
Just went up.
Mom, they don't want to hear us. They're waiting for you to call in.
I hope it went up, from 8 to 11? It's going to go up higher.
She's watching us an hour before.
She just dissed us.
Yeah.
She totally burned us just now. It's awesome. That's Mom. Thank you, Mom. She does it with a smile.
I know.
Thank you, Mommy.
No canasta tonight?
We went into double digits.
Good. Keep on going. Come on, people. Listen to the show.
Ma, tell us about the first time, in detail, the first time you were in the audience, the first time I did the balloon animal.
Oh, my God. I wanted to die. I did slide under the table. I was trying to hide.
Hey, this is a PG-13 show.
Wait, what happened, Mom?
What's this lady doing under the table there?
What were you doing, you nasty?
That doesn't sound good. Yes. Oh, stop it.
Wait,
I can't say that. Oh, you know
My stepfather with Louis.
I'm not going to say it.
What did he say? Oh, yeah. Put him on the phone. There we go.
If
Hey.
anybody wants to know what she was doing under the table, just look at me. Look at my face for fiance. I had a big smile on my face. Here you go.
There's a time delay. I can't talk like that in front of my son.
Bro, no, keep talking.
Say something.
No, we were enjoying you two talking. Oh my God.
You know, I didn't realize.
I just got dizzy from laughing so hard.
Woo. My God. No wonder when I go down south, everyone says, you're from New York. And I say, how do you know?
Oh, down south traveling. Gotcha.
No, she just said she just realized how New York she sounds.
Yeah.
Oh my,
I
Ma.
got that.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
Yeah, about down south traveling. I got it.
Oh, God.
That was going back under the table. It's my mom. I don't want to talk about that.
Well, you said TV.
Yeah, what? There's a lot of funny stories, but
Yeah, well.
can't, no, never mind.
What? Wait, what, Mom? What? Please, Mommy, enlighten us.
No, I was thinking years ago down south with those people. They wanted to know if I was in the mafia. And I wanted to ask them if they were in the KKK. But I thought better of it, We were in the water. I didn't want to get drowned.
Was this on a leaders' conference?
All right. I'm the poor man's Joan Rivers. That's what they call me. Not really. Listen, you guys are funny. So keep on being funny.
All right. Okay, Mommy.
I'll call it in.
Mom, was that a leaders' conference trip?
No. That was our one and only trip to Florida, where I stepped and got stung.
Oh,
yeah.
When I was 3.
Our family vacation when your father rolled over the big anaconda that was going across, a python across the highway 1A or something.
You sure you weren't just at a black beach?
No, it was a real snake because my father pulled over. Yes, but I wasn't even 3 because my birthday's in September and that was like August, so I was not quite 3.
Right.
And
you can't remember. You were little.
See?
We had to hold you up so you could have your picture taken in the spacesuit.
The spacesuit. Yeah, thanks, Ma. Thank you.
He doesn't remember what he ate for breakfast.
That was my only vacation. Children don't understand today. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Europe. I wanted to just come to New Jersey. That was the furthest we ever came, to my aunt and uncle's house in Jersey. That's it. Our one and only trip to Florida. I was 2.5. Thanks, Ma. But that's all right.
We had a lot of camping trips.
I have a story.
Yes.
Kind of disgusting.
Until I was 3. Remember, I'm the baby. Georgie and Tammy enjoyed it. The older kids enjoyed it, not us. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll have to take you to Disneyland again, hon.
Thank you, Mommy. That's all I was looking for.
We got enough. We got enough goofy here.
I wouldn't call in, but I see the number there underneath your picture, and it says call.
Oh,
so I did.
Totally is.
We have been calling have we not? We've been calling her Edith Bunker for 40 years. Like since I'm a little kid, we've been calling her Edith Bunker. Oh yeah.
The number now. All right, guys. I'll let you go. I'm hearing the delay. It's weird.
Ma, how do you spell auga?
It's like an echo in a vagina.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Thank God.
You're serving tea?
You'll hear it in 40
seconds. You'll hear it okay, you can go now, Ma. Thank God for the delay. Bye. Love ya.
All right, guys. I'll let you go. Continue on.
Continue
love
on.
You.
We love you, Mommy.
Thank you for not having an abortion and having him,
I
please.
can hang up. You can always call me back.
Okay.
I'm here. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. I guarantee you she's going to call back in the next minute or two because she's going to remember something that she wanted to tell us.
Well, considering she left us 2 messages.
My dad worked for MetLife, right? So every year, if you worked hard enough, rewards, they earned a vacation, a trip somewhere around the country. And he earned it a lot, He was a hard-working guy, but he would never take us. It was his trip. Him and my mom went. The one lousy year, they were going on a trip with the whole family was going to South Carolina. I was so excited. I was like, about 9 or 10. My brother gets a skateboard for his birthday or for something, whatever it was for. He got a skateboard, and he gets on it. My grandmother, my mother's mother, she was in her late 60s, early 70s at the time. She gets on it and rides it down the block. So my dad's like, son of a bitch, she can do it, I can do it.
Oh no.
He gets on the friggin' thing. Cool. He doesn't go a foot. Whoa! Falls, slams on the floor, broke his leg in a couple of places.
No trip.
Go to the hospital. No trip. My one and only trip that we were finally going anywhere else but here, because we always came. All my family lived out here. I've been coming to Jersey since I'm a little. These are all my fondest childhood memories. Took place in like Lakewood, Lakehurst, Whiting, Lanoka Harbor, Howell, even Freehold here. And there was just one family that just kept moving every couple of years. And I love them. They're my favorite. And then they moved to Florida, and that's where they've been ever since.
Joe?
My Uncle Freddie and Kathy and my cousin Billy and everybody. The ones that just came up that I had to do pizza with about a month ago, the one the daughter has cancer. Yeah. She's
I got to tell you a quick vacation joke.
Yeah, please.
7 years old. We go to we go on vacation. We come back. We take a lot of pictures. I go into school. I was maybe 6, maybe 7. I was young, and we had show and tell, so I bring in the pictures. We're talking about a vacation over the summer. Teacher goes, "Where'd you go?" I go, "Oh, we went to Disney World. We had a great time, all like that." So the picture of a whole family. So she brings us, shows up the class there. We went to Six Flags. I didn't know that. My parents told me it was Disneyland. So you could. That's her.
I knew it. I told you 2 minutes. Well, how long was it?
2 minutes.
Bald and the Budaful show. Hello.
Go ahead, caller. You're live on the air.
Oh, I didn't want to disappoint you, so I called back, but he's talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, that's okay.
Your father didn't know how he was going to pay for the trip, so he got on the skateboard.
On purpose?
She hung up.
She punched out already.
Because that was like a bet.
Oh,
she just like,
shit.
your father didn't want to pay for the trip. He didn't want to pay for it, so he broke his leg. They're divorced. Oh, that's
funny because he wanted his porch taken down, but he threw out his back. So how'd that work? He's a little stinker.
Oh my God, that is funny.
That's great.
Holy shit, she calls back.
I wish my mom was like
your father
awake.
I'll have my mom call.
Or on the computer.
Wait, now if my old man's watching, remember last week they were watching. They do watch too.
He's gonna defend himself.
If they want, he's like this right now with the phone. Joanne, give me the phone. Give me the fucking phone. I got a call. That son of a bitch shit telling me I didn't have the money to go for that. That's what's going on in my father's house right now. If they're listening. Give me the phone. Holy shit, that my mom's is crazy.
We went to Disney World.
I love my mother. She's so funny.
We went to Disney World. My father's crazy. My father would carry my sister on his shoulders, had the video camera with the shoulder strap and the big camera. He was crazy.
I did
never carried me.
Kid, well.
You blame him?
I'll hold the camera.
Hold all the cameras.
I used to do that with the kids all the time, and we had the same thing. The earlier cameras, I had the strap with the big battery, that shit. But then after that, what about
people are wearing
the cameras?
GoPros on their hats?
What about the cameras? Right, but what about the cameras that had the battery in it? It was like this.
Oh yeah,
and the light bulb.
Yeah, it was a full size camera. It was like a production camera.
Like all the '80s videos, you didn't know who was that. Like when you watch it, you didn't know who the family was because everyone's like this. Yeah. When my father would go around the table,
come on, say me happy Thanksgiving, and everyone's like, shut the fucking light off.
Last year I transferred videos. Christmas time, we were Jewish, but we went to our neighbor's house every year for Christmas. It was the only time we.
The Hanukkah bush.
He had, I swear to God, the biggest camera I've ever seen. The tripod was like up to like 400 pounds. It was ridiculous. But
with the black neighbor,
you never knew who was videotaping you. It looked like you were going into the light for God. All you saw was this big aura, and exactly, everybody doing this. So I was watching. It looked like everyone was doing Thriller at the same time. It was like this.
Right.
And then the camera.
I was waiting for you to finish your story.
Then the camera would finally focus.
Once again, it's that time, people. It's pretzel time. We eat them every week.
It's pretzel time.
It's so funny.
And finally, the camera
get sponsored. Sorry about that.
No, the camera would focus. And then my dad would pass like 2 candles, and it would drag. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And for fucking 10 minutes, you saw the same candles.
It was
and a cigarette.
It was an '80s video. You just didn't even know, like the music videos. Remember, you
saw the glow of the cigarette when they smoked the cigarette.
Right. The
orange burn on the screen.
Bro, and then mom's cool lady. She always likes to try to do cool things. Like for Christmas, one year back in '90. Kids are 94, 95. She got us. It was in the mini cameras came out, the ones that you held it like this and you can watch the screen. The first one that you spun, like times 12 zoom.
Sony.
And the Sony. It had the mini.
My first Sony camera.
This one was all black, black and gray.
My first Sony.
my little phone, my little Sony. But my mother bought me, my brother, and sister one for Christmas, like one each, and they weren't cheap. And those things, we took that, we went to Disney. We were going to Disney every year. I have some cool footage of Disney. I have cool footage. I got to go through those. I can have one of you guys, you can burn it to DVD for me, right? Bro, I got footage of...
make a slideshow.
We went to see a Delta II rocket takeoff down in Florida, out of Titusville, from the Air Force, but it's right next to Cape Canaveral. We went down, they said high wind shears, it was cold, and it was like the 50th anniversary of the rocket for the Air Force. So all the big brass was there, and we went to Titusville, and we drove, and we parked where it was just the water. It's like 6 miles away, but it's just water. So you can see that thing, you can feel it, you know, you can feel it makes it to you when these things take off. So it
Cocoa Beach, you know Cocoa Beach, right?
Well, that's where we were just north of that. Yeah. We were in Titusville to go see the launch.
My wife and I sat in the sand and saw
it's awesome. The space shuttle, right?
Space shuttle. And a year later, we were in Disney. It was the 25th anniversary, because they had every night they had the fireworks.
Right.
After the fireworks were over, about a minute later, it was the coolest thing ever. It was the first night launch ever.
Right.
And you saw, because you were in Orlando, you could still see in the sky, you just saw this thing going up and up and up. And over the intercom, they said, well, you saw it here. The space shuttle, whatever, just took off out of, I was the coolest thing ever.
When I was a kid, we were
Mom's call.
No,
and I want to finish the story.
601-1902.
I wasn't done. With the Delta Rocket story. I said I went to go say, who's on the... Yeah, it's a bold and beautiful show. I got to remember that he answered. I just thought the music stopped.
Hello?
Caller, you're on. Hello?
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 Hello? You got a pretzel?
Who's on the line here? We don't know. Yes, we got a pretzel.
No. Your mama.
Your mama?
It's my mama? No, mama just called.
Mike Alfrey.
Oh, it's Mike R or Mike Alfrey? It's Miker?
No, Mike A.
Is it Mike Alfrey? It's Mike, right? Eh?
What's going on?
What's up, Alfred?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you, man?
Hey, good. I was talking to my mother. You know what she said?
What?
She had a stroke.
That's so fucked up.
Holy shit.
That's fucked up but funny. So what's going on, Mike? Hey, we just talking about rockets taking off. You go down to Florida a lot. You ever see a space shuttle launch or landing? Because I seen them land too. The sonic boom. Just hear it, it's awesome.
You reminded me of a fucked up joke.
Mike, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. What's going on?
I just wanted to tell you about my mom.
Oh, all right. That's it.
Is she any better?
Is she?
She's like, it's talking to her is like they're playing Jeopardy after the stroke, you know? It's like, well, what do you mean? What is that?
That's how. Oh, she talks to you in question form now?
Yeah.
You remind me of a fucked up joke where Mary Budafuco and Joey Budafuco are at home and the doorbell rings and she goes, "Fuck you, Joey, I got the last one."
She said it more like that, though. Don't you, Tommy?
I know.
That's fucked up. Yeah, you could have did it. He's talking about his stroke, his mom having a stroke.
How's the band?
Mike, you there?
Did we lose him?
Yeah, he's gone. He left.
Yo, we got to play his thing one night out. Mike, call back if you want.
What?
He has a couple of videos. Yeah, he's got a couple.
I have a CD.
Yeah, I have a CD too, but he has videos on YouTube. I guess we'll have to ask him if we can play it. I'm sure he'll let us play it.
Of course he will.
But there's videos out there. We should play one night. Play his video out, like when we're leaving. We'll play it out and then shut down shop. Because he's always dedicated out there. We should show the other people what he's all about, you know.
You were talking about home videos.
No, wait, but let me finish this Delta. So we go to Titusville to see this rocket take off, 50-year anniversary. The launch doesn't happen, so we go back home.
Why?
There was high wind shears. It was too cold in the higher altitudes of the atmosphere, is what they were saying, and the wind was too bad. So they didn't do it. They're going to do it now. Rescheduled the next morning. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning launch, so we went there. Next morning, 7 a.m. Kids wanted to go. I'm like, no way. We'd have to leave at like 6 to get there, 5:30 even. Because if you're not there early enough, you're not going to get anywhere good. You'll see it, but you're not going to get out where the kids want to sit on the back of the car. So we go out. I'm like, let's just watch it. We can see it right from the front yard. So we go out, set up. I open up the car doors. I put the radio on in the car. We're sitting there. Got my camera going. Michael's sitting on my head, and we're waiting. And the radio on the car is like, oh, we just heard it. The Delta II rocket just took off. We just heard the boom, and we're waiting, and normally you see it like 2 seconds. You see it coming over the trees, the line, because it's only 40 miles away. Nothing. Jen comes running out. She's like, oh my God, it just exploded. What? It just exploded. The fucking rocket exploded. 13 seconds after takeoff, it blew up, and there was a toxic gas cloud because it was full of fuel.
Yeah.
So when the fuel blew up, it made a toxic gas cloud that showed up in 96's Doppler radar. Yep. Showed up like a storm cloud. That's how huge it was, and it rode down the coast all the way to Vero Beach, a little bit past Vero Beach, before the wind took it out to sea. But like right where we were that night, we called asking for better locations to go see it, and they told us to go over by Cocoa Beach. There's another viewing place.
So
what,
you would have been hurt or something?
We would have. That gas cloud would have went right. We would have seen it explode.
This show
but the gas cloud would have went. You know, everybody would have like running to their cars. We wouldn't have fell over us because you're 6-7 miles back. But it was already half a mile in the sky when it blew up. But I ran in with the video camera going and started videotaping the TV of the commercial, and they were calling it an anomaly. We had just had an anomaly, and you just see huge chunks of metal falling. And I videotaped the TV because she had it on inside watching. It was live. It was local. So that's a thing that we were talking about with the video cameras. Yeah. That was a crazy fucking thing. If we had gone back there. I'm not saying we would have got hurt, but we would have seen this thing blow up. And if we were where they told us to go to see it better, that cloud, that gastric cloud, that they told everybody, turn off your air conditioners and stay indoors until the cloud passes. They say it's not harmful, but turn off your air conditioners and stay indoors, make sure all windows are shut.
Light a match.
It already burned, but because it exploded, it caused some toxic thing. It's so cloud, the cloud was so big.
We didn't watch space shuttles take off when I was a kid anymore.
Well, it didn't really start happening until the 80s,
I was
right?
in 7th grade, when it blew up.
Oh, that one was.
Yeah, we just didn't watch
high school,
it.
Yeah, I was in high school too. It was 86. I was junior.
Junior. Wait, 86?
Yeah, I think it was 86.
85.
Was it 85?
85, yeah, because I was a sophomore, I remember.
I just remember we were home. It was like a holiday or something happened on. It was a Monday. I was home.
I was in the library at schools.
I was at school.
We were watching it. We were watching it.
Yeah, we were watching it.
Yeah, I was home watching it. So was Jen. Uh-oh.
That's Alfred again.
Oh, is it Alfred again? All right.
You're on.
Hey, I'm on. I'm back.
All right. Yeah, we didn't know what happened to you. Can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I'm over here now.
Click.
Did you hang up? No, I just said click.
Wubba, wubba.
What's going on, Mike?
Nothing. I was going to tell you, you can play my song, Balls on the Chin.
Yeah, Balls on the Chin. We can play that. So maybe we'll...
You can play anything you want.
And can we get it?
Funny.
Look that up.
Like,
give me a second. I'm trying to get past something's going on here. So,
Mike, we can pull it right off of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
All right, because I know you sent me the link.
YouTube is the video of Ease Off Cowboy. It's how you're in the bar drinking and you get that one asshole from there.
Right. Yeah.
The video guy says, "Hey, let's take it to real Jersey stores." So we filled the bar with bikers and had the one Guido-looking guy come in, and it's just hilarious.
Yeah, I watched that video with him coming into the biker bar.
You're gonna suffer
from
fistophobia.
Like 3 hours.
Me?
All right, but that's the only video we can watch.
No, he said we can watch anything.
No, but do you have a video for Balls on the Chin?
No, not yet. I'm working on that. Probably in about 2 months.
All right. Yeah.
Cash flow, man.
Yeah. No, listen. Look at our studio.
Look at our wardrobe.
Yeah. Look at our wardrobe.
Look at our guests.
The green room has special.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go, man. This is the green room.
Your wife is right. It was 86.
Green room, snack food. Yes. Say that one time slow. Holy shit. Dang you. Uh-oh. I just did a bad impression of someone's mother. Sorry, man.
Right. We'll try to get to your song. We're having a problem with our laptop, but we will definitely play it either this show or the next
one. Yeah, if we don't get it this show, we'll have it all queued up for next show.
You're the man.
So are you, brother. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for calling, bro.
Hey,
peace.
We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir.
Break a leg.
Thank you.
Oh, like that did that.
Hey, what are you doing Thursday?
I'm playing guitar.
Where?
I'm playing in Hazlet. My producer's got a band, and I'm going to go to there for a couple of
You said Hazlet?
Yeah.
Yeah, but where is? Plug it. Where is it? Maybe we'll...
Oh, it's the Holiday Inn.
In Hazlet?
Yeah, 35.
On 35? All right, what's that, Thursday
night? Oysters there.
What time you go on?
You know where the bank is?
I do.
Yeah, Richie does. Yeah, but it's the Holiday Inn on 35, right?
It's nowhere near.
Oh, it's nowhere near the bank? Good. What time's the show?
Everyone's a comedian.
8 p.m. I believe.
All right, so there you go. For anybody, Thursday night, 8
Anybody
p.m.
not going to my show on Thursday?
Where's your show?
I'm in Red Bank at Dublin House.
Oh, you guys can... really? Son of a bitch.
What?
That's the one on the second floor right down the block from the
Yeah. What?
because I want to do that room. I never did that room.
Well, do you message... Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, talk to you soon.
Later, brother.
I don't know why you don't ever call Chris Cover.
No, I don't. I have to. I actually like him
right now.
Yeah. Well, he texted me at like 10:30 last night.
Really?
Yeah, somebody must have canceled on him for Thursday.
Cool.
So I will be at the Dublin House in Red Bank, 8 p.m. this Thursday, and then Saturday I'm at Mara's over on South Amboy.
South Amboy on 35.
Yeah.
Not near the bank.
Club.
And Saturday I am on Van Duzer Street. I'm at the Full Cup. We're roasting Bobby Parker.
Isn't that Frank Furier's? Isn't that Frank Furier's place?
No, well, this is for the owner of the club. They are the Full Cup is now going to be named the Hashtag Bar. It's officially changed its name.
Hashtag?
Yeah, hashtag.
Bar.
Hashtag. It's the Hashtag Bar, but it used to be the Full Cup. Now it's the Hashtag
I always
Bar.
wanted to have a bar and call it the Foo Bar.
Nice.
Foo Bar?
I think that there are food bars out there.
Of course there are. But before it was popular.
I wanted to have the Gaza strip club.
I wanted to have the candy bar.
Yeah, they take off a veil. Woo, look at those lips. Oh, baby.
You have to get on your knees and kiss the ground before you come in.
To the east.
Yeah.
Coffee's done to the right.
No Santos, please. But no, I'm at it's the Full Cup. It's Bobby Parker. Hamina. The owner of the club is changing the name. They did a whole bunch of work to it. They changed the front and everything. They put in like a pizza oven and everything. You know, they're making it a whole different ballpark. So it's going to be a different place. So we're doing a roast.
It's too easy bake oven side by side, or they cut the middles out.
We're doing a roast. We're doing a roast of Bobby Parker. So if you guys want to come out, 388 Van Duzer is the owner of.
The owner.
And he's he's friends with, and he's been on a few episodes of Impractical Jokers.
That's who?
Bobby, as himself. He's.
Were they in his pizza parlor?
No, one of them was Sal.
Yeah.
Used to have a
partnership,
silent partnership with the Full Cup.
Not too much silent anymore.
No. Well, I think it was known, and I think Bobby bought everybody out. I think Bobby has it now himself, and he might have a new partner or something. But they made it the Hashtag Bar. But it's you played that room. Beautiful room in the back, the brick wall, the stage. It's awesome.
Well, it's for plays too.
You can do small plays in there. But we're having the roast of to kill the name, the Full Cup. So we're roasting.
A lot of those lately.
Yeah, I did do another one. I did the death of Saul.
Yeah.
The name Saul, and I'm doing the death of the bar and
just hope you're not doing another death one in November.
Yeah. We are here today to mourn the loss of another comedic genius.
The September 19th show in Pompton Plains sold out, man. 400 seats.
Where what's that one up? Red.
The Benefit with
John. That's John
Conti's.
John Conti's, right?
I got family going to that.
Nice.
So,
All right, cool. Yeah, this Saturday for normal things. Staten Island people, September 5th.
The other one I have too. Look at the pictures. The blue
velvet.
The blue flyer. It's like blue. I forget where that is. Pull that up.
Yeah, the only one I'm concerned with is this week's. Come out to Saturdays, 388 Van Duzer Street, Staten Island, New York, 8 o'clock show, I think. There's another flyer up on my Facebook page. I just put up a little while ago. That's a blue one. Yeah, I like this. You made this one too?
No, I didn't make that one.
Because this is a nice flyer too.
Yeah, the 19th I'm here. I'm sorry, and the 13th I'm at the one in Pompton Plains.
Which one is this one?
This one is Willie's Comedy.
Where is it? I'm looking for it. Willie McBride's.
Branchburg, New Jersey.
Where is that?
Up on off of
22?
78, and you come across Lakewood? Branchburg?
Yeah.
No, Branchburg.
No, it's up by like Bridgewater.
Bridgewater.
Not Bridgewater. 78
Springfield, where I just was.
Yeah, that direction.
No. 78, 24.
No. Branchburg is 78 towards
278.
No, it's west. 78 west towards whatchamacallit, Somerville.
Yeah, all right.
Somerville.
All right, it's right here.
And here's the other one.
Yeah, that one's sold out.
There you go.
How about the 822? What's 822?
That's this Saturday.
Coming live at you.
Yeah, I made that flyer.
Right. Cool.
See, everyone, Maris.
Oh, that's Friday night.
No, that's
the 22nd?
Saturday. Oh yeah, it is Friday.
Yeah. Because mine's the 23rd. It's a Saturday.
Yeah. No, this is Saturday.
No,
it got
Friday.
Changed. I know, it got changed.
Oh, so you just didn't change the date on the flyer?
I did, but I didn't.
Do you know how many people are going to be there?
No. 4. No, I said Saturday, and you fucked me up. Because this one says Friday.
I thought you said I was alright.
No. Why don't you dance that fucking drink over there?
I thought you said I was alright.
Rich.
Yes, I'm turning off.
You better go to Red Bank.
I can't believe I so need go to Red Bank.
I want him to fucking go to the Red Bank show.
No, so we're putting up all your flyers, guys.
You gonna make fun of me?
Him.
He's not, because he needs material.
I want him to go to it.
He
needs material.
Put up the flyer. You can barely get him to put up the flyer. He's gonna go to a fucking show.
He better be there.
He needs material. I don't know what
I don't need material. I need you to fucking, see what I do so I get respect.
I respect you.
I know you do, but see, it's different. I'd like my boss to fucking go for once so he can see what I do,
Oh, yeah? No, he hasn't been out to nothing.
No, nothing.
Would you drive him there, or would that be...
He'd drive his own ass there. His wife could take him.
Can you pick me up, Buda?
Nice. Buda, I got one last call. No, I got a show tonight. I know, that's the call.
That's funny.
What time is it?
It's 10:50. 10 minutes left. Yeah.
See,
flying tonight.
I like the no notes thing. You didn't even get to the Missouri thing.
No shit. Yeah, see. Yeah, but that's.
We'll spend 10 minutes.
It's amazing how you like the no note thing.
I do. Fuck it.
See that?
I don't even want the phone here. Shit.
I know mine's a piece. I throw mine.
Called the I fuck your mother. That's what it should be called.
Wow, so violent.
Right, I go on Facebook. I try to upload a fucking 3 minute, a minute and a half video.
You didn't see that little piece of food just fly?
I don't care.
I know. So I was a little wondering why you weren't like.
I don't give a shit. When people spit food at me, it's
I'm a fish in my fish tank.
I call it life sprinkles. Oh, I found it.
Nice.
Look right here.
I'm a fish in my fish tank eating my food.
Wit.
Nice, remember?
Juggling babushka?
Bob
Babushka.
Bob Nelson. Epi Epperman, the character.
Oops, wrong environment.
Oops, wrong planet.
Helmet and shoulder pads, remember?
Yeah, not at all.
Fucking greatness.
Dagnon, duck ya. Yo, he's born again Christian now. We're talking about Bob Nelson, the comedian.
Did you ever see the HBO special he did?
Yes, I did.
The best part about that was, it had to be planned. He did the bubbles eating the fish.
No, well,
then later on, 10 minutes later, there was a fucking stray bubble.
Oh no, and he just went up and drank. No, I think it was just something, or someone might have had him out in the audience.
Yeah.
I went to see him live, and I grabbed. It was on the stage at Grandpa's. His bubble thing,
yeah.
He closed it. It was a little jar, it was a little thing, and it had a little string on it, so he was able to grab it out of his bag, I guess. And he left it on the stage, and his impression of a broken, his impression of an air conditioner that's broke, and he just put the confetti strings.
Yeah.
He would just go, and it just stopped, and he dropped that. I took all that shit off the stage. I was a big Bob Nelson fan too. He's one of my 5. Robin Williams is one, but he's one of the 5 guys that I love. I seen him
I used to
live.
love Stephen Wright.
I seen him 8 or 10 times.
I
like Stephen Wright. I never seen him. Now he's gotten a little too
No,
but back in the day,
early.
Let me tell you, back in the day, he was amazing. That observational, my friend.
That's what I tailor my life after.
Holy shit!
I'm going to share one with you that I don't like anymore now that I went back and watched it very poorly.
Of
him or you?
No, Howie Mandel I used to love, and then I went back and watched it, and I was bored.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He's another one of my 5. My 5, I've given the list up for is Robin Williams, Howie Mandel, Eddie Murphy, Sam Kinison, Bob Nelson.
That's 12.
That's not right.
That's 12.
And if you want to go 6,
what about
Kevin Meaney. No, he's one of the great ones. But those are my top 5.
Say it again?
Why?
He's one of the gooder ones.
And this is the order they were introduced to me, so it's the order I always give out in my life. Robin Williams, Howie Mandel, Eddie Murphy, Sam Kinison, Bob Nelson. Those 5 guys are what made me...
Say it one more time.
Fuck you.
No, I missed... Seriously, say it again. No. I have 2 on my mind that you're not saying. I want to make sure you didn't say them. Go. I'm serious.
Robin Williams,
Yes.
Howie Mandel,
Right.
Eddie Murphy,
Right.
Sam Kinison,
Right.
Bob Nelson.
Okay.
What two do you have in your head?
George Carlin and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, we have a George Carlin.
Well, I wasn't a big George Carlin fan. Not that I did not like him. I just didn't have it. No, I said
I had video of May 5th.
No.
I thought we were doing. Was that George Carlin?
I like George Carlin. I'm not saying I don't like him. He wasn't just in my top because I didn't know him. Those guys I lived and breathed and those I used to do all the acts for my friends and stuff growing up as a teenager. Those were like the hardcore. But then there was other ones out on the outside, just outside. There was so many.
You could have your own list.
No, I'm not saying I can't.
I have. It's Eddie. No particular order. Definitely Eddie Murphy. Definitely George Carlin. Robin Williams, Andrew Dice Clay, and...
I liked him, but he's off my list for a long time.
Mine are much newer.
What's that?
Mine are newer when you're done, I'll tell you
Well, this is growing up, what I
right,
wanted to be.
These are my all-time. I give you my all-time list. I have a whole list. My list now consists of most people you don't, him,
and see, my
Vicky
number,
Paterno,
my number 5 changes.
Well,
so it used to be Richard Pryor, but then he's gone. So then I like Kevin James, but then
I love Kevin James. You know who my sixth? I have a sixth, and my sixth is not really a comic.
I've never seen Kevin James do stand-up.
My sixth is Howard Stern. And he's not a comic, but he does 5 hours a day for 30 years, 5 days a week.
What does that mean? That doesn't mean I have to like him.
You know what? No, but I'm saying he's like a comic where he is the one who taught me like to just bring your everyday life, talk about your penis, talk about pubic hair.
I grew up listening to Howard Stern. When I listened to O and A, it was a totally different experience. But I was also older. If I can compare the two, I don't know. I think I laughed more with O and A. I don't know.
I on the way here tonight, listening to Howard, there was one point I thought I was gonna have to pull over. I was crying because George Takei is on this week. He's on once every 3 months. He's the announcer for the Howard Stern show.
But he was on O and A too.
But their budget, he's on since they went to satellite. He's on a week a month, 4 times, 5 times, sometimes 6 times a year. What the budget allows. But he's the official Howard Stern announcer, George Takei. And he's on this week. And oh my God, was it fucking funny as hell. They were playing phony phone calls using his voice, calling like a Chinese restaurant, and it was just like, George Takei. And he was like, a guacamole. And they're like, he's like, oh, it was a fish market. I don't know what kind of fish you want. A rock? A guacamole. And
he should have his own app.
Oh my God. He does. He sells his voice.
An app for your phone.
What would the app consider? I know they sell
all the words that he says.
Yeah, but his words.
Oh my.
Yeah, but all those words.
Do you remember?
I bet you have
That's all from Howard.
When the computer started becoming like back in the late 90s.
First of all, it's not all from Howard. It's who George Takei is.
Yeah, but who brought him to the light?
He did. Himself.
Bro, he was an old man doing almost nothing.
I have to agree with Craig.
And Howard brought him back.
We knew George Takei, but when he was on the
Howard Stern show, like anybody goes on the Howard Stern show. I'm begging for that's why I wanted this fucking show that I was supposed to do that's in limbo right now that will eventually happen, I hope. Because if we did it's a national show, and I have a couple of little hooks up there, people I know, I was going to call and say, hey, I'm on a national show for Comedy Central. I want to come in and plug it. Because anybody that goes on that show that does well in that chair, the next day is fucking skyrocketing, doing everything. Still to this day. George Takei, yeah, of course. George Takei to this day still says if it wasn't for him, he got heroes from him. He got all these other shows from him. He got everything from Howard. Everything that he's done in the last 10 years from Howard. And he says it all the time. He thanks him all the time for it. Every time I'm on here, oh, Georgie. Every time I'm on here.
And Howard, I told Billy he better show up on time.
Do you remember when you started doing computers back in the late 90s? They had those sound machines. You download them. Like the Arnold Schwarzenegger. There was one website had you could just click on one part of your screen and do all those sound things. They don't have that anymore. I would love to have that for this.
Yeah, why don't they do that?
I don't know, man. But
what were they called? They were called.
It was called a sound machine. It was sound bites, soundboard. Yeah, soundboard.
They have to have them.
Right. They have the old ones. I mean, you could get them. I used to do Flash.
Who are you?
But that's
what are you doing?
Yeah, but
that's what I
where are you from?
Right.
I used to program Flash years ago. And I made my own.
You want to debate that? Who really brought all that to light and started? Geniuses came up and said, "Hey, we can make this an app or whatever." But Howard Stern started all that stuff. All that stuff came from him. I don't care what you say.
It all started from that little thing. If it wasn't for him,
he's still to this day, even though he's gotten older and more conservative. Howard, liberal, really. Conservative. When I say he's held back. He used to attack everybody. He doesn't attack anymore. He loves everybody. But now he's in a different line. He's married to a young lady. He's a younger woman by 25 years.
I listened to him for a long time.
He's on AGT, so he's changed his attitude.
I watched his show on Channel 9.
Right, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I watched all that.
I used to drive every morning. I used to drive the whole day with my brother, we used to just listen to it all the time.
Coming here tonight, listen to him. Like I said, I thought on 9 I was going to.
On Sirius, you listen to him?
Well, I got Sirius
so
because of Howard.
O&A's done, so it don't matter.
Well, now it's Opie and Jim.
It sucks.
Is it? Does it?
And Anthony has his own, right?
Yeah, I
but
Anthony.
I can't afford it.
What is he on? XM, probably, right?
No, Anthony?
Yeah, what's he on?
He has his own website.
I know, but he has his own show, I
Yeah,
thought.
it's his own website.
Well, you got to pay for it?
$7 a month.
Just for him?
Yeah.
Kind of ballsy. Don't you think? No?
Go underground to get the show.
Just for one show?
Can you?
Sure
Yeah, I'm saying, Sirius, you get Sirius, you get 200 channels.
Where do you get
for $15 a month.
Thank you.
You get 200 channels.
From a guy down the
$15
block, he sells shows and watches.
Well, because his first guest is fucking Dice.
On what? On Anthony? Did it start yet?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
See, Anthony was
would have been
talent.
great as his first guest. Would have been that black chick that got him in all this trouble.
Yeah, right. But Anthony was the talent on that show. I mean, Jim Norton's a great talent, but Opie was just
Jim Norton's shining now.
Right, because
he has no choice because Opie's.
Well, he had his own show after Opie and Anthony on Sirius a couple of days a week. So he's very, and he's been on O&A for a couple of years.
Yeah, but he's quick. He's quick on
He's very, and you know what's cool? You know what I like about him? And it's like something because you can see us and we don't do it. He stands up. He does his show standing up the whole time. He stands up next to the board talking to people because he's kind of, Jimmy's kind of a little jittery and stuff. But I would stand up too. Like I feel better talking to sitting down. Like that's why I'm always fidgeting and shit. If people couldn't see us
on that chair,
yeah. See, my ass is just starting to hurt.
Really? Yeah, but you got 2 hours. It's over. It's after 11. What time is it?
That's what he said.
That's what he says.
I don't know.
It's just 11. It's just 11. But you made it 2 hours before your ass hurt. But me, I'm so jittery. I want to stand. I want to. I talk better standing up. I have a lot of energy. That's why I'm fidgeting the whole time, and then I burn out for a few minutes, and the ADD kicks back in, and I get back up. It's nice.
You should do a show on stage.
Oh, baby.
Make a stage and just do the show.
I'm in the mood for love.
Why are you drinking that at night? That doesn't keep you up or no?
It's all water.
Oh. It disappeared?
Listen to him fucking throwing glass stones at a black kettle.
I'm up all night anyway. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
why are you doing that? You know how long it takes for that shit to recycle?
I don't drink coffee at night.
Don't put on my crutches.
Crutches? They're broken, dude.
Let's give it up tonight for my desk, chair.
For holding out your ass?
Yeah, holding me up tonight. What are you jerking off or clapping?
He's shaking everything over there.
No, you don't feel anything now.
Look, he's like, no, I'm not. Everything's over there.
I have to rearrange my toys every time he leaves.
Bro, every time. You guys don't know.
You know how many times Bruce Lee has raped fucking G.I. Joe?
Bro, Bruce Lee, Captain America, I come down as a shield. I'm picking up fucking He-Man shit.
He who used to knock over the, what you call it there.
Oh, yeah.
Look
how far away they are from me now. But you guys don't know, Buda has a lot of toys. He's got, kids call them toys. He calls them collectibles.
No, I don't.
But
I just said toys.
All right, well.
They're toys.
They are toys. You can't play them.
You can play with anything you want.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You don't have to even spit. I'm ready.
Going in.
That's sweat, though.
All you can see is his feet sticking out of my dick hole.
Like a dolphin, I'm jumping in. Hear the noise. There it is. That's me. Ooh, yeah. But, no, so he has a lot of toys back there, and we're picking them up every Tuesday night. I used to knock that one over, but whatever was behind me.
It was glued.
But we changed it. It's a staple.
You got an animal above you up there. I love that.
You should see me carry Jabba the Hutt now.
You never see. Look, you don't take that out of the box.
No.
I carry Jabba the Hutt in the kitchen now.
You can play with anything you want, but I don't take that out of the box.
That one, there's hardly anything in boxes anymore. I really wanted what I didn't, you run out of money all the time, but what I would really love,
Richie moment.
I would love to have it open, like build a set with lights and rig it up and shit. Have Animal,
all Dr. Tooth.
Yeah, and then have Metallica. They have Metallica. You could have like Jimi Hendrix. They have and Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, but what about
removable head?
What about the whole like electric?
Yeah, no, all of them. I have all of them.
Right. So
in the boxes though. They're so fucking worth so much money.
They're all in the boxes.
Only in the daytime. At night they come out, right?
There's certain things.
Right, they play when the lights go on. Bro,
open.
this would be the house that shit like that happens.
This is Toy Story 4.
Toy Soldier. What was the other? Toy Soldiers, right? No, Toy Soldiers was the other movie. What
Toy
was
Story.
No, not Toy Story. What was the other one?
Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers.
Yeah.
Indian in the Cupboard.
Where they Indian in the Cupboard too, but Small Soldiers.
There's a sequel?
Gorgon.
Also.
Gorgon.
Nice. Gorgon.
Really? That should be a sequel. Indian in the Cupboard 2, also dickhead.
That's the name of it, right? No, Toy Story, of course. All the Toy Stories.
What movie's called the second one? Oh, Sharknado 2. The second one.
I didn't watch it. I must admit.
I never watched the first one.
I watched the first one.
They were good.
I watched the first one. It was so bad. It was good. It was like
when he fucking has the chainsaw and he gets swallowed.
Yeah. Oh, and he cuts through it. Bro, and you know what? I don't tweet enough. I haven't tweeted in a month. I go on and off. But last year when that movie came out, I was tweeting more. And just through that movie, I tweeted like the first movie. I really kind of tweeted things. I picked up like 8 or 10 followers just from making funny jokes about that in one night. Like people were because I was on fire. But my problem.
Are you taking notes?
6
Are you taking notes?
He only has 6 followers.
I don't. Yeah. I don't. But then I don't mess around with Twitter.
I have like
just under 300.
I have never twatted anything before. I have 145 followers. I've never twatted at all.
You know what I want to do? I never remember. I want to post
twatted,
shit on YouTube and then share it on the fucking Facebook.
Say that again, what?
Yeah.
You're gonna share what? Tweet and then share it on Facebook?
No, I want to YouTube it and then share my YouTube videos because some of those have got a lot of views, but.
Put them up. I periodically put my videos
up. Mark says, Buddha, go to St. Martin and the Yoda guy has a shop there with original props he made. I guess the guy who played Yoda lives in St. Martin.
In St. Martin? No, I tell you, no. Go to Key West and get hit in the face with a pipe.
No.
You know they were robbing his ass. She was like, Jewish kid coming.
Yeah.
Money. Yeah.
You can afford to go to St. Martin. Screw it. Just use that money and buy your little crops here.
Yeah, really.
Little do they know, Matt Bridgestone has
Next time I'm there, I'll look.
That's fucked up. They beat up Matt Bridgestone, took away his best joke.
It's fucked up.
That was a great joke.
They robbed him.
Doesn't his nose look like... Because he had a big... I forgot, but he had that big fucking honker. He's like, and he turned sideways.
He looked like the announcer guy from Sesame Street.
Yeah, with the big...
This is your life.
Right, that's what he looked like. And he would turn like Guy Smiley. That's Guy Smiley. This is Guy Smiley. You know, this is Matt Bridgestone. And that's what I forgot until he said it.
That was one of my favorite episodes when they would do This Is Your Life.
Right.
And like Grover.
Right.
I think it's my next door neighbor now. And the tree would come in. You used to play with me and sing songs.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's like a drug.
That's amazing.
Waiter, there's a fly in my soup.
Oh,
sorry.
Coming.
Fucking great. You know what I miss? They don't have the monsters anymore.
What,
the 2 Siamese guys? It's not Sesame Street. Nah.
Well, they weren't originals. They came out a little bit.
They were.
Nah, they came out in like the early 80s. They were after me, but I seen them. But they were
originals. I'm telling you. I have the best of Sesame Street. Early.
Yeah.
I have old school Sesame Street 1.
I have a lot of that stuff because you made me a lot of that stuff.
You know who's on that fucking thing? Yeah, creep. James Earl Jones.
Hey! Why was he a creep? It was Darth Vader.
B. C. And then he would go. Then he would go. Then he would look at the camera. And he'd go like this. He'd go, D. E. You never saw that? Can you pull that up? Wow. James Earl Jones alphabet?
I do actually remember that. E.
Hurry up.
F. And his mouth, the way he moved his mouth all the time.
Hurry up.
This is James Earl Jones.
You don't understand. It's so easy to beat you.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
Fucking balls are stuck to myself.
Awesome. Alright, hey, and then why don't we end with this because it's late and someone's... Well, we all gotta go to work tomorrow.
All of us.
You guys...
Even Fajaro.
Yeah, you guys...
Maharaja.
What'd you say? James Earl Jones what?
Sesame Street.
Here we go.
Richie
the alphabet.
Richie has a hat in one that says Maharaja.
No, it says Fajano.
B. C.
My God, look how young he looks here. Holy cow.
Yeah, wait till you see this.
Holy shit,
fucking
dude.
creepy.
Look how young he looks.
Like, I feel like
now I know my ABCs. It's like...
Fucking creepy.
My God, he looks like...
Come, my
Remember the pinball machine?
Remember him in Conan?
Remember the pinball machine?
No, from
1,
what?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at him. B. C.
Sound?
C.
D.
D.
Look how young he looks there.
E.
F.
At one point he smiles, like creepily.
Fuck this.
You.
G. H. I.
This is fucking scary.
Do K
J.
Do K 3 times, please. K 3 times.
K.
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 L. Look, you had to look at it.
L.
What's next?
Eminendo.
Since when?
Eminendo.
Since when are these been in the alphabet?
N.
I am your father.
O.
Oh.
You got a what?
P.
P.
How about
Q.
Q.
R. S.
I would love to take these sound bites and make sentences.
T.
R U P.
What do we do when you put your balls on my chin?
T. U.
I see you, P.
B. W.
Ooh, W. Is that 2 U's? W.
Two V's.
If you hear real carefully, you hear a
Y.
black Sharpie marker.
Yeah, you heard it?
You heard that?
Yeah, because it's Z. Now, you know what's fucked up? That just took like a minute, right? How many seconds are on that? Johnny Depp in like season 2 of 21 Jump Street after his girlfriend got killed, remember? And he's sitting there, he's like, 3.2 seconds. You know, because that's how long it was before she got shot. Like, he missed it because he was watching the video camera of her getting shot and killed.
Monster.
And he's like, 3.2 seconds.
What?
Two-headed monster real quick.
Do you know how many things you could do in 3.2 seconds? You could say the alphabet in 3.2 seconds. Just took James Earl Jones about a minute and a half.
Remember Big Bird thought it was one word?
What, the alphabet?
Yeah. You never heard that song?
Nice. Nice.
Sesame. Space Sesame.
Two-headed Sesame Street. I did not see that Elmo cat. Yeah, see.
Right
those guys were on for a while. Yeah, I guess they were on back in the day too.
Playing chopsticks.
Not this one?
No, the old one.
Hold on.
This
Mouse
was.
doesn't. Oh,
This is it.
that's fine. That's newer though.
Right.
I gotta shrink it.
It was the other guys that were older.
You know what they sound like?
Animal.
They sound like the little worms from Men in Black.
Go back.
Oh yeah, but it's the same voices. It's all the same people.
Go back.
I'm trying to.
It's different voices.
No, I know. I'm saying these are the newer guys.
I am going back.
Play the older.
Why,
guys.
you telling the computer guru where to go?
Right there. Play that one. This one.
Yeah, that one right there.
Different voices.
This is Cheech and Chong.
I gotta get a new hard drive in this, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, these are the guys with the beard, right?
It's funny. Right on the DVDs, it says, "Not for children of this day and age to learn from."
Really?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Why, they're teaching the the wrong stuff?
No. Old Sesame Street is not up to par for the kids of this day.
No, I know, but what is it just not up to par with being politically correct? It still taught us all our ABCs, 1, 2, 3. James Earl Jones just proved it. I bet you the ones these back in the day would teach them more.
Why was he bald back then?
What?
James Earl Jones, he had hair later on in life. Why was he bald back then?
Who knows?
Maybe he was in Star Wars. Maybe he was doing
Right, no, because he was only the voice.
He wasn't Vader, he just did the voice.
I know, but maybe he just wanted to do...
No, but he wore a wig for Conan.
Remember the
He
Yup?
was shaved. And he did that other movie, the man who...
Look up one more thing and then we'll go.
What year did he do
Yups.
The man who
Sesame Street?
Yes.
The man who broke 1,000 chains. He was in that.
Remember the Yups?
The song?
They were just like, yep.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Phone. Do the phone one.
Here?
Yep.
Yep.
Rotary fucking phone.
Yeah. I remember all these guys.
My sister will remember this. See if they comment.
Yeah, we're not watching 0250. Yeah, I do remember these guys. It's been a while. Your kid's younger. My kids are 20 and 22.
We're not. The Yup Yups aren't on anymore.
No, I'm saying it's been a while since I watched Sesame Street.
I don't remember this shit.
Yep.
Look.
The fuck is...
Yeah, right. What is that?
These are kids from 2014.
Right, that's why they say that you can't learn from these anymore. Brianna has that same phone in her bedroom.
What?
Black rotary phone like that in her bedroom. It's retro. It's cool. It's plugged in. It works. Rings is like a fucking fire alarm, you know.
Holy shit.
And Michael has a payphone. An old payphone.
There's an app on, I think the iPhone that you can make phone calls. Do this. I saw it on a video. I don't know why. Just gonna do it.
Here, look. The soup one we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Beaker. You did
Yeah,
that great.
but it's time to go, boys and girls. It's time to go. It's 11:15.
Play that video.
I just spit on myself. It's time to go.
Time to go?
Yep.
Time to go, guys.
Time to go.
See you next Tuesday.
Listen.
Yep.
Yep. See you next Tuesday. We love you. Good show tonight.
Nip.
Good show, brother. Good show, Rich. We'll give you the old air pad.
You've been listening to the Bob and Buda show with Craig Loydgren and Buda the Comedian. See you next Tuesday. Suckers.
So long, everybody.
Oh, I thought it was Daggum. That's the other one? What's the Daggum?
That's a long old one.
Hold on, still on.
See ya, everybody.
We're still on.
See ya. We're still on.
We're still
but
on.
You can't hear me. You can't hear me. Unless I turn this on, now you can hear me.
All right.
See ya.